Saksää tätä vähän sivuun. Welcome to join us here today in Pyynikki, Tampere. And here is the start of Sofi Pahman starting for the sprint world champs for the juniors. The first starter in the women's category. My name is Severi Kymäläinen and with me here today is Juha Taini. Welcome.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
And I'm going to have like different guests every day from now on, and interesting to have different knowledge. And Juha is our sprint specialist today here.
Yeah, thanks. We have developed sprint quite much last years in Finland, and I think maybe now we have a good chance to get good results for Finnish athletes also this year.
Yeah. So one of the medal candidates actually, Sofi Pahman started first, and then we have also noted that Valeria Aebischer is starting third in the pictures right there. They have definitely medal chances, so what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. They were both top 10 yesterday. Sofi Pahman was 5th place and Valeria Aebischer was 7th, and both of them they have good results in sprint also, but especially Aebischer has she was last year 10th place in JWOC, and I think she's maybe the strongest candidate from those two first starters, and Aebischer is also European champion in junior 2015, so she has good experience to get good results in sprints.
Yeah, and we know that she's really fast, and she really has the potential to be really high on the result list today.
Yeah, and I think there's two really strong Swiss athletes on start, and I think we will get really good times to compare after those two Swiss runners.
Yeah, that's true. It's really nice to have strong times from the beginning on, so it's then easy to compare with the later runners.
Yeah. But
now in the starting line from Czech Republic, Barbora Vihnalkova, waiting for her start.
Yeah, and also I can see from my computer that GPS is open now for ladies race, that you can follow that, go to the JWOC web pages and find result service, and from there you can find GPS tracking, and you can follow it already now.
Yep, and of course we will be picking up also interesting GPS data to our stream and broadcast. And
yes, always when it's happening you should see it from our broadcast. Yeah.
Here we have a nice intro of the area. You can see the sprint area, picture from the sprint area here. The competition center is situated in a really nice setting. The big Pyhäjärvi on our left side, and you can see the Pyhäjärvi there on the pictures. A really nice beach here by the competition center, and the terrain is, or the sprint terrain is situated here by the Pyhäjärvi.
Yeah, this Pyynikki is very famous Finnish place for do any kind of sport, and ice hockey players are running here a lot, but orienteers are training here quite a lot also, but not orienteering, mainly uphill running. So this is very big slope, and that's why it's a very popular place to train for orienteers also.
That's true, and this area that is used today for the JWOC, there's no previous map made from this area, and I can honestly tell I've been living in Tampere all my life, and yes, I know that here is the old factory area where most of the race is going to be run today, and I know that area exists, but I have never visited that area, and I was really excited to see the map here this morning for the first time, and seems like it's going to be a really interesting sprint today.
Yeah, it was a big surprise that the sprint is only run in this factory area and this park where we are now in this competition center, and this is not typical Finnish sprint. I think this kind of places you can find everywhere on the world, and that's why I think it's difficult to say who are the best athletes today. I think many kind of athletes are strong today, and it's quite a lot uphill on the course.
Yeah, that's true. You need to be strong all the way to the finish, and there are like really many route choice legs on the offer, and you need to be precise with your route choices all the way.
Now we have Barbara Shalupska from Czech Republic on the start, and she was 8th place in JWOC last year, so she's one of the biggest favorites today. So there's in top 7 starters, there's a very strong field.
Yeah, and she
right away on the start.
Yeah, and she's still young. She's only 18, and she has 2 years left in the JWOC, and last year she was 17 and still 8, so I think she's one of the favorites today also.
Yeah, many Czech team has many good runners in sprint, and I think they have got okay results before, and this is uphill sprint, and I think this course maybe is quite good for Czech runners.
Yeah. And here in the pictures you see the old factory area down there behind the hotel, which is in front here, and it's actually really difficult to scout the sprint area this time, because it's only the factory area and there is no aerial pictures possible, or well, of course possible, but you cannot tell from the aerial pictures how the area looks like, so it will be a really equal race for everyone today. And we are also having a spectator control here on the very close to the competition center. Our cameras are not quite yet ready for filming that spectator control, but we can tell that Sophie Pahman just passed by the audience here.
Yeah, I think the performance has been quite well for Sophie Pahman at the moment, so there's no mistakes, and I think the route choices are quite okay for her at the moment, but I think Valerie Abisser also is coming to the spectator control, and now we can see that on the big picture also.
And we are going to get GPF from Sophie Pahman quite soon, I think. And here is a comparison between Valerie Abisser and Sophie Pahman. We see a different route choice from the very beginning on.
Yeah, the route choice was quite equal for
it seems like Abisser is pushing a bit harder, and it's maybe slightly faster right in the beginning.
Yeah, we can see many different route choices for Abisser and Pahman, and there's not so much differences on those route choices. It's mainly smoothness and running speed which counts at the moment.
Yeah. That's true. Abisser is 17 seconds ahead of Sophie Pahman at the first split time at the arena passage.
This is the leg from 8 control to the 9 control, and it's from the leg straight from the passing through the arena, and it's quite challenging route choice leg, and there's I think there can be big differences for different routes.
And here we see Sophie Pahman on the last loop. The girl, both categories will have a map change there soon after the spectator control, and they will. There we see the girls are having map change at the 10th control. They drop the old map and take a new one, And then there's new challenges. You cannot plan the last loop beforehand because you need to grab a new map. So it's you need to concentrate from the scratch, and that's a really interesting element of the race today.
Ensimmäisellä väliaikarastilla kolmanneksi, aika 6.42, 33 sekuntia hitaampana kuin Valeri Ebischer.
And there we see Ebischer just started for the last loop. And Bachmann that 15 seconds down on Ebischer. There we see the last loop.
Yeah, there's actually two easier parts of the course, and now Ebischer is going to the couple of easy controls, and after that it's quite tricky route choices in factory area, and after that it's mostly running to the finish.
And here Mia Pekhus from Norway punching there. She's on the last loop, and those are one of the first controls on the last loop, and there by the sea. By the lake, of course. And there's also already Valeri Ebischer. She has almost caught the Norwegian Pekhus by 1 minute. So seems like a really good start by Valeri Ebischer. Seems like, as we expected, seems like we will get a really good time by Valeri Ebischer in the beginning to compare with the later starters today. And Ebischer is taking the left route choice to 14. What do you think is the best for the 14th leg? We saw Bachmann taking the other option, I think.
Yeah, I think the left option is not so bad, at least, but...
Bachmann takes the same, yeah.
Yeah.
And there are naturally problems with the GPS there after the passing the canopy in the factory area.
Yeah, I was
Julia Passet at the starting line right now. The little sister of Luca and Isia Passet, starting as the 14th in the women's category.
Yeah, and I think soon we will get also some split times for Barbora Shalupska, and she should be here in any minute in first splits.
And soon we are going to have the first finish as well.
Yeah.
We are waiting for Sophie Bachmann. She was the first starter, and
yeah, now it's only easy controls left for Sophie Bachmann, and it's maybe 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and she's here in the finish area.
Yep.
It will be over 15 minutes for Bachmann today, but maybe Ebischer can go below.
Seems like Ebischer has been a little faster in the beginning so far. Also, will be really interesting to hear the first comments about the courses and how it felt. I think the courses are really interesting with a lot of route choices, and many will have difficulty choosing the right route choices today.
Yeah, and I think also some small legs there's route choices are remarkable that you can do their 5 to 15 seconds mistakes, and but as we saw, maybe the longer legs, maybe they are not so big differences at all, but we will see when we will see more routes that the athletes will run.
And here again a comparison between Ebischer and Bachmann, and we see that Ebischer has been able to increase her lead compared to Bachmann, and now they are having their last tricky control 18, and then
and
long leg towards the finish.
Also we can see from GPS timing that Barbora Shalupska has been in control number 8, and that's the control in our for audience here in competition center, and she's third place at the moment and 24 seconds behind Ebisser. So good start for Salutska.
And there we have the first finisher of today. Sophie Pahman punches the last control on her way to the finish. I think she has had a really good race.
Yes.
We haven't seen any mistakes made by her, and finishing there, I think she can be happy with her race today.
Yeah, it's very close to top 10 today at least.
She definitely has chances, but it's really early to say what she will achieve today, because there are still like 150 starters left. So it will be a long day for her to wait for her final position. But she won't be able to keep the lead for long, because Valerie Ebisser is on her way also towards the finish and will finish in a few minutes, 1 minute maybe.
Yeah, it's quite weird route choice for Valerie Ebisser for the last control. She's running around at the sand beach, and I'm not sure if that's okay route choice, but it's a possibility to lose some time there. It's not a straight route. She pick up there.
Yeah. And soon Ebisser punching the last control. The audience is waiting and shouting already there. We can hear the bells, cow bells from the Swiss fans ringing. There she is, Valerie Ebisser.
Tampereen Pyrintä runner, so she's running for the local Tampere club also.
And she will beat Sophie Pahman by more than 20 seconds, I think, if she has done well the last loop.
Yeah, she has increased.
I think 21 seconds.
Yeah, but I think she might lost some time for last longer route so as to go over.
Maybe a few seconds there.
Yeah, maybe a few seconds, but we will see that later.
Yeah. Ami Nyman from Finland just started as the 18th. She's known to be better in, and now we have an interview with Sophie Pahman.
How was your run? It seems that Valerie was a bit faster.
Yeah, I fell after the
Thanks a lot. Let's see how far this will reach.
There's Sophie Pahman. Told that she had some problems with the grip today. It's really wet here and the grass is slippery, and she fell down somewhere and hurt her leg a bit, but was able to finish well and was happy with her technical performance today. And now we have a next interview.
Valerie, very early start for you also. Was this your own request?
Yes, my request was the first starting block, but of course I didn't think that early. But it was okay in sprint. In my opinion, it doesn't matter.
Okay, you are leading now. We have no idea how far you will go. There are still 145 girls to come. But how do you feel about your run yourself?
Yeah, I did not a really big mistake, but I think the long legs, I took the wrong route choice. So, and also that my winning time is a lot, or my winning time at the moment is a lot more than the expected winning time. I'm not sure if it will be a top 10 place.
Okay, we will see. Thank you.
Thank you.
The Valerie Ebisser told that she doesn't think that it will be enough for top 10, but will be interesting to see. But I think her run was really solid, and she seemed fast.
Yeah, there was really no mistakes, and I think she was mainly confused about route choices, that was there right or wrong, and I think that's good news for course setter Petri Anila, who is happy about this kind of comments after the race. But Ebisser, she's a really strong runner, 10,000 meters she has run 37:53, and I think she's really strong.
Definitely, yeah.
And so I think top 10 is quite good chance for her today,
Yeah, I
but
think
we
so.
will see.
With that kind of race, top 10 is reachable, I think.
Yeah.
And now we have also the first men to start from Lithuania. Simona Stamosaitis starting there together with the Swede Isa Envall. So now we have both categories up and running, and we'll have more action to offer for you. How about Barbara Shalupska? How is she doing? We were following her a bit in the beginning, and she's 8th from last year.
Yeah, we will get the next split from her to 2.2 kilometers, but she's not there yet. But it will be any second now, I think.
Now we got the
first. Yeah.
No, we got the Dane and Annika Simonsen to the finish. Finishing 4th, 16:46, 2 minutes 2 seconds down on Valeria Abisher.
Place number 5 at this moment. And also Barbora.
Now we have a split from Barbara Salupska to the second intermediate time, and it's 14:50. It's 1 minute and 5 seconds slower than Valeria Abisher. So she has got some difficulties after the first
Seems like, yeah.
control, some problems, and she's not fighting top positions today.
At the same time, Mareke Seger from Germany finishing there, taking the fourth place.
And now we will have a first Finnish runner in audience control any second now. There's Alexandra Enlund coming to the spectator control. And this means that we will get also first Finnish split.
Barbara Shalupska finishing takes the 3rd place in the finish.
Yes, and Alexander Enlund has been in first intermediate control, and it's 40 seconds behind leaders, so not so strong start for Alexander today, but it's
of course, the ones we are comparing her with are the one of the very best. So
yes,
even though she's first starters, the lead here is now by the very best. So
yeah,
difficult to say how far this will be reached in the end. Dimitri Smirty-Chilinski from Belarus at the starting line, together with Hungarian Senge Vinitsky. And it's a really nice setting there at the starting line. They are starting just by the lake, only a few meters to the lake. It must be a really nice scenery there also.
About 55 seconds behind.
Then number 5, Jesus Rodriguez Corochano from Spain. And Taipei runner Lin Kuan Yu just behind there. And here we see Julia Basset on the last loop, picking the so-called easy controls there by the lake before the few bit more tricky route choice legs.
Anni Nyman tuli yleisörastille ja tällä hetkellä 5. Aika 6.46.
Niin me ei nähdä tota.
In that moment, Marie Tammemäe of Estonia is approaching the last call. Also, Charlotte Stangenberg of Germany is approaching the last call.
Viron Maria Tammemäe on tulossa kohti maalia. Leimaa viimeisellä.
There on the starting line, number 6 from Czech Republic, Jan Pendak.
Noin 8. paikkeilla.
Behind behind him the Belgium Hannah Thiels.
Maaliin tulee Ansa-voitteen Spangenberg Saksasta ja tavoittelee sijoitusta samoille paikkoille.
There we see Alexandra Enlund punching the wrong control actually, and she notices it fast but loses the maybe 5 to 10 seconds and heading towards her own control now.
That was first control after the, or second control after
I think second, no, or even third control, because there is a really short leg after the map change, and then those were the easy controls by the leg there. I think that's the third control after the map change.
Yeah, here's also map change in this today's competition. It's the thing you can see from the our
GPS tracking.
Yeah.
A Fleury Roux at the starting line from France. Who is the first runner at the men's category who we are marked with the purple pen at our starting list?
Yeah, it's a Polish runner, number 11. It's
Piotr Senka.
Yeah, European champion from this year from Slovakia.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very. He's only 16.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah.
But he's really strong, and Poland has strong runners, many in also senior classes, and I think.
Poland has had some nice success in JWOC and AOX throughout the years recently, and I think Piotr Senka is someone who we really should follow. Now a GPS comparison between Ebischer, Enlund and Nymalm, the two Finns who have started, and we see that Ebischer is way ahead, more than 40 seconds I think the gap down to all. Actually we see the splits there at the 8th control. So.
And this course there has a lot of small route choices. Like there you could see small different route choices between Amy Nymalm and Alexander Enlund. But those route choices are not so markable.
Yeah.
And Enlund has the 8th fastest time this far, 46 seconds behind Ebischer.
Now at the starting line, Bojan Ivan Chikov from Bulgaria.
18th place at that moment, about 2 minutes behind the leader.
Ruotsi, Iisa Edvall. Ensimmäisellä väliaikarasteella 8. aika 6.55.
And up to the last report, we are waiting Andrea Vieksova of Bulgaria.
Seems like we are waiting someone to finish.
Yeah.
It's going to be Anastasia Diaksova from Bulgaria. Andrea Diaksova, of course, from Bulgaria. Running the last meters there and finishing there with the time of 17 and some seconds. We'll lose more than 2 minutes to the leader, Valeria Ebischer, right now.
Andrea Diaksova Bulgariasta 7. aika 17.06, eroa kärkeen 2.22.
And Kyria Gerard of Romania finishing here, and Gerard finishing.
Lina Söderberg there after the map change. And at the starting line, Florian Kurz from Austria, together with Joey Dowling from Australia.
Yes, there's one man and one woman starting together, and first control is quite close to each other, but it's not the same control.
Yeah, so you cannot follow each other.
Yeah, and it's not clear that is the route choice best for.
For the men's control, it might be better actually to go round right.
Yeah, and ladies control absolutely from left. Yeah. So it's quite. If you if you follow other runner, you will get different wrong route choice. Now we have a Polish junior European champion from this year from Slovakia, Piotr Trencha, and he's only 16 and
but she's a strong prospect for Poland and will be a really good runner today to follow.
Yeah, he's very young runner, so we like to see how he will run today, but not so big
expectations.
Big, yeah, not big favorite, but it's also nice to see how young runners will
manage it.
Manage here.
Benjamin Leduc from France at the starting line.
Now we have Alexandra Enlund coming to the finish, and she is first Finnish runner on the finish today, and I think she has improved this running on the last loop, and
seems like the online results are not working currently.
Yeah.
We need to wait for her time, but I think she is third or fourth, around there.
Yeah, actually we don't have any results for a while in our result board here in our studio.
But here we have a comparison between Ebischer and the Finns, and we see that Ebischer was beating the Finns by a big margin today.
And here we can also see that which route choice will be faster to the third last control, because Ebischer was going that Amy Newman's route, and Alexander Enlund is going straight, and it looks that straight line will be fastest.
But it's I know that beach down there by the lake, and it can be soft. But today it's been a rainy morning, a rainy night. It was raining all night yesterday, and it might be a bit harder now, the sand in there.
Yeah, so it helps you with route choices if you have been hanging around on the beaches quite much on your lives.
Have I been hanging too much on the beaches?
Yeah.
Ami Nyman now approaching the last control, and soon to the finish. We saw in the GPS tracking that she was really having a really tight race with the other Finn, Alexandra Enlund, and here we see, well, that's not correct, but
yeah, that's
now we will have an interview with Alexandra Enlund.
Enlund took third place. When you finished, are you satisfied with your race?
No, it was not a quite well race. I had to stay at some places, stand still. Yeah.
How did you like the course?
It was really good. It was not only running, it was orienteering also.
Okay, thank you.
There, Alexandra Enlund wasn't very satisfied with her race, but
yeah, and it was a third place for Amy Newman on the finish at the moment, so she's about a bit over 1 minute after Valeri Ebischer today.
And I think she, like Ebischer made the gaps like second by second throughout the race, and I didn't see any big mistakes by Ami Nyman today.
Yeah, and it's a really not easy course today. It's a quite technical and challenging course. So
yeah, might be when you finish you don't know if you have lost time on some route choices. You might be like satisfied with the race, but after starting the map a bit, you might notice that you have done some suboptimal route choices there and lost some time here and there.
Yeah, just like Valeri Ebischer was thinking that maybe the route choices were not correct, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, that's true. Simeon Barrel from Australia at the starting line there. And at the same time we will have the finish from Line Cederberg from Denmark, she did well yesterday. I think she placed in top 20 yesterday. The whole Danish girls team was really stable and solid yesterday.
But it
16:36, so losing bit less than 2 minutes to Valerie Abisher.
yeah, ninth place at the moment, so it won't be too good position for her today.
Just like her brother, she's definitely better in the forest and will most likely be looking forward for the long distance on Friday. And here a comparison, and we see some parts of the men's course also here.
Yeah, you can see that the last loop for the men's course is quite different than for women's, and it's a bit longer and quite different route choices than ladies' course.
Yeah, and at the 11th control we see the current situation. Jan Pendak from Czech Republic has been the fastest so far. Almost half a minute faster than Corentin Roux from France. Fleury Roux, of course, from France. And those 15th and 16th controls are situated there by the lake where we have the pictures after the map change.
Next runner going to the finish is Isa Envall from Sweden.
And there we see
Yep.
Isa pushing the last meters there.
And the finishing time for her is
Crossing the finish line there.
60 and about 60 minutes and into place number 7. And first
Takes the 7th spot at the moment in the finish.
We have Simona Samosaitis of Lithuania, and he's running up to the last control, and we have the first time to see, whoa, so the 46 to the last control. From the back, and there.
Now we have also first men runner coming to the finish. It's from Lithuania, Simonas Tamosaitis coming to the finish.
Pushing there and crossing the finish line right there, and of course taking the leading position right now. So we have the comparison. The time that we will be comparing the others with now.
17:04.
Yeah.
Eri rastit, joten ei kannata peesata edelleen menevää tyttöä tai poikaa, koska eri paikkaan mennään ja siitä tuo tytöistä poikkeava reitinvalinta johtuu.
And here a comparison again with Sanna Fast and Valerie Ebischer, both top 10 runners from yesterday.
Yes. Sanna Fast was 6th place yesterday's middle distance and quite a big favorite for today also.
Yeah,
for
definitely.
Top positions. Also we have first Finnish men runner on the field and it's Akseli Ruohola. Last year he was 3rd place in European junior European Championships, and it's a good Finnish sprint runners, and yesterday 16th place for Akseli.
Yep.
And we will see first men.
And here are the current standings in the finish. We see Valerie Abischer leading by 21 seconds down to Sophie Pachman, Ami Nyman 3rd, 1 minute slower than Valerie Abischer. So it seems like Abischer's time is quite good after all.
Yeah, 2 big favorites. They are far away from others.
Yeah, Julia. Chloe Dodignon, of course, finishing there from France. Takes the 12th spot currently at the finish. Next starter there, walking to the starting line from Hungary, Mihaly Ormai.
Yeah, Mihaly was 10th place this year, European Championships a couple of weeks ago, so he's in sprint distance. So
Yeah.
he's just like many Hungarians. They did very good results in Junior European Championship. So Hungary has a quite strong moment at the moment.
Also Ekaterina Vlasova there at the starting line. She's running for a Finnish club, Hiisirasti, and might be experienced in the Finnish terrains. And interesting to see how Vlasova will be doing today.
And Jan Bendak going to the finish and take the
Just
lead.
finished, yeah.
Yeah, take the lead on men's race.
Senge Vinitskaya finished right there in the women's race. And we are having slight problems with the online results. We cannot follow that intensively the times at the finish line, but let's hope it will fix it itself. There we see Jan Bendak starting the map. There are definitely some tricky route choices there which you wanna study afterwards if you took the right one.
Yeah, we have split time from 1 kilometers place in mini men's course, and there Jan Bendak is he has a very big lead there with 27 seconds before
Fleury Roux from France, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Jan Bendak did a quite good race today, and we will see how far that will go.
Now another finish in the men's category, number 7, Fleury Roux, who was that 27 seconds down on Jan Bendak at the 1 kilometer mark, finishing there, crossing the finish line, losing 16. That's not correct.
Yeah, his time is 15:47, and it's 50 seconds behind Jan Bendak, so it was a very strong run from Jan Bendak, and it's first runner below 15 minutes today in men's race.
Yeah.
So maybe the winning time today in men's course for 14 to 14:30 between that.
And now we have an interview.
You had an early start. We don't know how far this will reach, but are you satisfied with your own running? Not quite, I think.
For first time, not like sprinter runner. So it wasn't like the best performance, but I tried my best, and it wasn't the smoothest race, but I don't know, what can I say? It was maybe the best that I can do today.
Well, that's enough. Did you like the course?
Yes, it was very interesting and also really fast and challenging.
Okay, thanks, and good luck for the long.
Now there are traffic on the run-in. The Belgium Matthias Place finishing there. Place loses 1 minute and 10 seconds to the leader Jan Bendak now at the finish. And Sanna Fastas made a really great split time at the 8th control, and here we see GPS tracking between Fast and Ebischer, and it's really tight race between those two girls.
Yeah, the cap on the 8th control was 9 seconds, and we can see that it might be less at the moment.
Yeah, actually,
it might be.
Might be that Fasta scored a little.
Yeah.
But we know Ebischer had a good race throughout, and Fast definitely needs to do solid and clean work from now on if she wants to challenge Ebischer at the finish.
And we got also for first split we got second best time from Finland, Akseli Ruohola.
Yeah.
He's 6 seconds behind Jan Bendak there, and also Jørgen Barklid from Norway took third place, 7 seconds behind Bendak.
Yeah.
And to the finish, number
228 Dagmar Dominiciak from Poland. And here we see here we see the Polish girl stretching her calf. And here a comparison between Ruohola and Pendak, and we see Ruohola is now leading Pendak after the map change.
Yeah, we can see there that there has been maybe small mistake for Pendak there.
Before the map change,
Yeah.
It's really great to see that actually Ruohola is able to run and able to run fast. He seemed injured yesterday when finishing the middle distance race, and I heard that he injured his knee somewhere.
Yeah, it was actually when actually Ruohola was coming to the last control, the downhill.
Okay,
just before last control, he fell down there, and it was after that he couldn't run.
Yeah, hit his knee there. So.
But
so yesterday he didn't lose much time because of that, and there we see actually Ruohola, and his running looks good.
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah.
No problem today. Now we have that Mr. Trenza coming to the finish. We will see how our 16-year European champion will run today, and here he was.
Piotr Rzenka finished there. Not doing quite as well as in European champs this year 1 week ago. Here we have Jørgen Baklid from Norway approaching the finish, and he's really fighting for the leading place right there, but doesn't really beat Jan Pendak. I think he was 14 seconds down on the Czech runner at the finish.
Yeah, the gap was 7 seconds on the 8 control, so they had quite same speed today.
Yeah. But we saw actually Ruohola was a bit ahead of Jan Pendak already after the map change, so
it could change.
In a few minutes we will get actually Ruohola into the finish.
Yeah, probably new leader to the finish.
And there we see that Ebiser has been able to make some gap down on Sanna Fast right after the map change, so seems like Fast is not able to challenge Ebiser today for the lead.
Yeah, the tail is 20 seconds, so it's over 10 seconds gap at the moment, almost 15.
Yeah, and we know that. Well, of course, Ebiser took a different route choice towards the 19, so maybe Fast has a slight chance there if she managed to take the faster route choice straight and execute it really well and fast. But of course, 10 seconds is a lot in sprint, and Fast really needs to find a new cheer if she wants to be able to fight for the first place in the finish. The end is relatively easy in the very beautiful park here, and you need to have some power left on the last legs, because you can lose time there if you are tired, and those are the legs where you really need to push. Seems like Fast's GPS just died and we cannot see any comparison anymore, but it's only 1 minute or so when we will get Sanna Fast to the finish. And might be a new second best time depends how she will do the end, because Sophie Bachmann is only 21 seconds slower than Valerie Abisher in the finish. So fast needs to be navigating well and running fast all the way to the finish.
And now we have second Finnish runner on the start, Aleksi Sorsa. He was 9th place yesterday, and
together
Finnish runner from Espoon suunta.
Yeah, together with him Alice Selem from Italy. Alice is in her first JWOC. She's only 16 and has many years left in the JWOC.
Yeah, and I can see that in Tampere there's no ladies first rules on the start. Ladies are behind, so
we have a different marching order here in Tampere.
Yeah, what do you think is typical in Tampere, Severin?
Yeah, let's not go too much into that. But now we are waiting Sanna Fast, I think, towards the finish, aren't we? Sanna Fast and Aleksi Ruohola together at the last control, so we will get two really good times, both in the women's and men's category. Akseli Ruohola fighting for the first place. He was takes the lead. Yeah,
we took 2 seconds.
2 seconds lead for Akseli Ruohola, and at the same time Sanna Fast also takes the second place. 12 seconds down on Valerie Abisher.
Yes, actually Sanna Fast and Valerie Abisher, they took same route choice to the third class control, so
no difference made.
Yeah, there was chance to catch Abisher, but they took same route choice and no differences.
Yeah.
On the last meter.
But I think that the 12 seconds would have been maybe too much to catch on that route choice.
Yeah. It's maybe 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Route choice.
Laurits Pistrup Möller from Denmark at the starting line. Together with Lotta Eerola, Finland. Lotta Eerola has lived her whole life in Tampere and has many supporters here supporting her, club mates, representing Tampere and Pyrintö.
Yeah, Lotta Eerola is a junior world champion from last year, long distance.
European youth champion, yeah. And yesterday's race Lotta was 11th place, so good start for Lotta's JWOC. Yeah, definitely. Next up is Daniel Vandas from Czech Republic. He's running for Tampere's other club KV. So also he is having some sort of a home games, even though he's not living in here, of course, but representing KV in club level.
Yeah, and we can see that KV's flexibility coach Jani Müllerinen has learned some moves there. We saw there just before a few seconds before the start from Vandas.
Heritage from Jani Müllerinen. And Andrea Papukova starting there at the same time with Vandas.
Yeah, there you could see also other Finnish runner going to the start, and it was Veera Klemettinen, third place.
Mm-hmm. One we should really follow today also.
Yeah, yesterday's middle distance, and Veera has took many Finnish championships titles on sprint also.
And now we have an interview.
Today, now you are 12 seconds behind Valerie Abisher.
It was an okay race, but I don't have the speed that it takes to fight for the medals. So, but it was a quite good race. I made a small mistake on the 19th control, but otherwise it was quite good.
What happened yesterday in the last leg?
I don't know actually. I made a small mistake to the second last control, and then I got real stressed. So I just ran, and then I took the wrong path because there was another path that was not on the map. And then I just came into the green area and I was like, oh shit, I'm lost.
Okay, nice run today anyway. Now second, let's see how far this will reach.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
And there we have a really interesting tracking now with Milos Bilic from Serbia compared with Akseli Ruohola, Finland.
Yeah, that Milos Bilic is leading the race with 7 seconds.
At the 11th control, yeah.
Yeah, so it's after the audience control that split time, and I think he has increased the lead. Audience control, it was only 2 seconds, and he's running faster and faster.
Yeah.
And last year,
Milos Bilic was 64th in JWOC sprint, so if Bilic can hold this speed and do accurate orienteering all the way towards the finish, he will definitely improve.
Yeah.
Pientä hässäkkää tulosten kanssa, mutta vihreä valo näytettiin, eikö?
Juu, näin on, että kyllä siellä kaikki oli.
Eilen tulit maaliin sen näköisenä, nyt vähän jalkaasi satuttanut. Onko se kunnossa nyt kuitenkin?
Joo, polvi eilen tosiaan vääntyi just ennen vikarastia, niin, mutta onneksi helvettiin säikähdyksellä ja tänään pystyi kyllä sitten lyömään ihan täysillä.
Short comments in English about today's race. Are you satisfied with your running? You are second now, right?
No, I'm first.
Oh, you are at the top. Yeah, that sounds good. So, how was your race?
It was pretty good. My tactic was that I just take my time to orienteering and keep focus on it. So then it went quite well.
Okay, we are excited to see how far this will reach. Thanks.
Thank you.
Really will be really nice to follow Milos Bilic from Serbia and how he will do the last loop. We just saw before the Akseli Ruohola's interview that he was ahead of Ruohola there at the factory area. He still is, I think, there.
Yeah, Bilic is doing a really strong run, and it's very nice to see Serbian runner on the top of the field today.
That's true.
And he's competing really good results today.
Don't remember very many Serbians who have done well in JWOC or European Youth Orienteering Champs, so awesome to see Serbia doing so well now. He seems like he's still like few seconds ahead of Ruohola, but he definitely has no time to make any mistakes. We know Ruohola finished well, so Bilic needs to be careful at the very last controls. But now there's only easy ones left, so if he has some powers left, he can push there.
And in ladies race we don't have first audience control. We don't have times at the moment who are 30 seconds close to Valerie Avisser, so it looks that we need to wait quite long that some runner could challenge her. Maybe it can be Veera Klemetinen.
And here we see the same route choice by Akseli Ruohola as we saw from Valerie Avisser, and Bilic definitely gains a few seconds there.
Yes, it's at least 10 seconds slower. It looks like that.
Yeah, we will soon see what the difference will be at the finish, but it seems like Milos Bilic from Serbia will be taking the lead away from Akseli Ruohola. And there we see Bilic on the run-in. He's pushing there, except that he was not Bilic, but Bilic is right there, just behind number 25.
Yeah,
finishing there. No idea how Bilic finished. I guess he beat Ruohola. He was. Do you have some results?
Yes, it was 2 seconds faster than Akseli Ruohola, so it is a new leader on the finish, Milos Bilic from Serbia. 2 seconds before Akseli Ruohola, but the route choice there was Probably there's no difference in that route choice.
Yeah,
Still.
of course we didn't see the GPS all the way to the finish. If Milos Bilic had some, we don't know if he had some troubles at the few last controls or if Ruohala was pushing a bit harder. We don't know. But anyway, a great first place by Milos Bilic, 2 seconds faster than the Finn Akseli Ruohala. Would be really great to have an interview with Milos Bilic soon. 64th last year in JWOC sprint, so this will definitely be a big improvement to that achievement. I can promise that.
And Lotta Eerola has visited in audience control, and she's at the moment 6th place, 32 seconds behind Valerie Abiser.
Yeah.
So okay start for Lotta Eerola.
Yeah, I think so. There is really tight there. But then now we see in the pictures Alexis Orsa there by the lake. Let's call this lake control. Punching the lake control there and heading back towards the factory area.
Yeah, and Alexis Orsa's start has been 29 seconds.
And here we see a tracking between Sorsa and Bilic, and
yeah,
and we can see that Bilic is 15, maybe 15 seconds ahead of.
And we can also see that there's new leader in that port. It's KV runner, Tampere from Tampere KV.
Daniel Vandas.
Daniel Vandas, and he's 24 seconds. No, it's about 16 seconds before Bilic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. At the 1K mark. And now we have an interview with Milos Bilic.
Okay, Milos Bilic of Serbia, first place currently. That's a great run.
Thank you. I have a mistake on first control, and after that everything was well. So, I don't know, the race was fast, and I'm a little disappointed by first control, but it's okay.
Well, it's not often that we have Serbian runners on the top in World Championships. What kind of merits you have from previous years?
I have a 7th place on JWOC 2015, and that's all of my best results. In Balkan I am in the top, but this is my 3rd JWOC, and I am every year I'm better and better.
Yeah, it's looking good. We are excited to see how far up in the list you will be. Thanks.
Thank you.
Really great to hear Milos Bilic's comments there. But here we see the comparison between Bilic and Vandas, and Vandas has an impressive lead to Bilic down there. Maybe slightly more than 30 seconds. 30 seconds at that point of the race. At the 11th control it was only 16 seconds, but Vandas has been able to increase his lead there, and we see that if Vandas will do a good work throughout the last legs of the race, he will make a big lead in the finish. Taking the right route choice towards the 17. I don't know which one is fastest, to 17 left or right, but for sure no big difference on those two options.
Yeah, I spoke with course setter Petri Annila, and he thought that the left route choice will be its fastest one to that control, but the difference is not so big one. But we could see in ladies race the leg was quite same, and Valerie Ebiser took the left route choice there.
Yeah, and here we see in pictures the Slovakian Dusan Slama currently taking the 9th place at the finish. 1:24 down on leading Milos Bilic right now.
Also Vera Klementinen has been in first intermediate control, and time was 6:53, and she's a bit down for Valeri Abisher, position 13 there.
I think we just saw Clementina in the pictures, like really shortly. There's the Canadian Christian Michelsen finishing there. And also the Finn Alexis Orsa is really soon approaching the finish. Really soon at the last control.
Alexis Orsa is competing 4th or 5th place at the moment. Finish.
Yeah. Will be a bit more than half a minute down on Milos Bilic. Crossing the finish line right there. Takes the fourth place right now at the finish. Exactly 30 seconds down on Milos Bilic. So now the Finns at the finish at the second and fourth spot. Milos Bilic from Serbia leading, Akseli Rohala second, Jan Pendak from Czech Republic third, and Alexis Orsa from Finland fourth. Then the French guys, Fleury Roux and Benjamin Leduc, are tying the 5th place right now, but already almost 1 minute slower than Milos Bilic.
Next starter from men's class was Karel Veselin from Estonia.
I think we will be having an interview with the Finn Alexis Orsa really soon. No, actually we are having the New Zealand Nick Smith at the interview very shortly.
Yeah, Nick, so you're currently at the 7th place, 1 minute behind the leader. Can you describe your race?
It was quite good. I'm not very good at sprints, so I was just trying my best. There's a couple of faster people in the team, so I expect they to do well, but I had a fun race. It was nice. I enjoyed the area, and it was really cool.
Would you say it's suitable more for a little bit slower runners, this course today?
Yeah, I think it's definitely technical. You have to slow down, take your time, get the route choice. I certainly missed a couple, so I could probably have gone a bit faster, but yeah, I think definitely take it slow. There's a couple of key ones there.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Daniel Vandas approaching finish right there, taking he's the new leader right now.
Yeah, it's about 25 seconds lead there. Yeah, it's actually Daniel Vandas is going 25 seconds before Milos Bilic and taking lead.
With the time of 14:28, he takes the lead, and great race by Daniel Vandas.
Also, Finnish runner Lotta Eerola came to the finish, and Lotta will take
4th place right now, 15:39, bit less than 1 minute slower than her clubmate Valeria Abisher from Switzerland.
Yeah, and all Finnish ladies at the moment, they are inside 5 seconds. Lotta Eerola, Alexandra Eilund and Amy Nyman.
That's it, they are so even.
Yeah, position 4 and 5.
Yeah, because Alexandra Eilund and Amy Nyman are tying the 5th place at the moment.
Maybe Valeria Abisher starts to believe for top 10 today after the first.
Yeah. I think now we will be having an interview with Alexis Orsa. We are now waiting with the interviews because there is Vera Clementina about to finish in the women's category. Yesterday's bronze medalist from the middle. Punching the last control right there. heading towards the finish, and she will be the best Finn so far, taking the fourth place I think, yeah, for sure, beating Lotta Eerola by 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, the last part for Veera Clementinen has been much better than the first part, and she will pass all Finnish runners, but they are still very tight race.
Actually,
for
she
Finnish
beat
runners.
Lotta Eerola by only 1 second.
Yeah. All 4 Finnish runners are inside 6 seconds now on the finish. And there's 2 Finnish ladies left, Anu Tuomisto and Inka Nurminen.
And I think those are the, like in advance, the biggest Finnish chances today in the sprint.
Yeah, these 4 Finnish, they're probably not inside top 10 today.
Yeah, I don't think it's enough. There are so many strong girls yet about to start.
We have Dvorjanska there, and
Dvorjanska, and then Teresa's. Now I'm forgetting her name, but now we will have a GPS tracking and comparison between Simone Ebersold, yesterday's gold medalist, and Valerie Ebischer. Difficult to say what's the difference, but they are anyway really even. I think Ebersold might be ahead. Yeah, seems like that.
Yeah, the cap is not that big, but I think Ebersold will take the lead.
He takes the lead away from Valerie Abither at the spectator control by 14 seconds if I got it right.
Yeah, we don't.
And here we see 11 seconds the difference at the 8th control.
Yeah, but now we can see interesting different route choice with Abersold and Ebischer.
Yeah, we will. Interesting to see what's the difference there.
Yeah, both Tampere and Pyrintä runners, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. And now we will be having an interview with Daniel Vandas.
Daniel Vandas, yesterday some mistakes, but now it's looking good. You are leading with a clear margin. Are you happy with your race?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm very happy because I still fluently running and maybe 2 mistakes, and I think about 10 seconds when I don't know which course is the best one. So I stand there. But I think very well sprint for me.
How did you like the course and this area for sprint?
Yeah, we hope so. The sprint area will be some in the in Old Street in the Old Town, but we was a little bit excited when I will start next to the lake and see the first part. So it's in the something like forest on the park, and yeah.
Okay, still a lot of guys to come. How high up in the list do you think you will be?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I will be. Yeah, I will be satisfied with, if I will be in the top 20 or something like tomorrow, yesterday.
Okay, we will see. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Ehkä pari voi tulla vielä.
There we have a comparison again with Simona Eberson and Valeria Ebischer, and seems like Simona Ebersold has been able to increase her lead there after the spectator control. And we have a really interesting fact about Simona Ebersold, which is in the pictures right now.
Yeah, she has a very clear victory field in all international sprint races. She has only position number 1.
Yeah.
Last year she was winning JWOC sprint, and also she has won all youth European championships. She has
participated in.
Participated. Yeah.
She has won every international sprint race where she has been representing Switzerland. So that's a really impressive streak that she has.
And we can see what's happening today. She was here running selection races,
The Finnish selection races.
Yeah, Finnish
1 month
selection
ago.
races 1 month ago, and in those races she was totally out of the games and running really badly. But now we can see that there's no mistakes and very smooth running all the way. But now this route choice should be faster for Ebisher. Course setter Petri Anila told that left route choice should be a little bit faster.
Few seconds, I think.
Yeah, a few seconds. But we will see that. But now there is some mistake for Ebisher.
No, I think it's a miss in the mistake of the GPS unit because she's in the canopy there and.
Yeah, but it's
the
not
GPS cannot get the signal from there.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Now Tino Polsini from Switzerland finishing there, squeezing himself into the top 6, taking the 5th place currently, I think. 45 seconds down on the leader, Daniel Vandas. 44 seconds, yeah. There we see. Agnes Kraft from Denmark is soon approaching the finish and making it to top 5, I think. But here again the comparison between Ebesold and Ebischer. And once more a different route choice towards the 17th control.
Yeah, it's nice to see that they had these longer legs. They have many different route choices. For control number 9 there was a longer leg with different route choices, and also number 14, and now it's again different route choice. So
the course setter has really done a great work to offer different route choices, and seems like the runners are also taking different choices there.
But it's nice to see that.
And now we will have an interview with the 5th currently at the finish, Tino Polsini.
So Tino, yesterday you had big problems at the middle distance. Was it easy to refocus on today's race, and how did it go today?
Yeah, it went well. It's not really the same if it's a sprint or a middle distance. And yeah, I know I can do sprints, and it went quite okay for me.
So at the moment you're 6th or 7th. What do you think? How much better could you have done today?
I don't know, not very much. I had not so big mistakes. I had some trouble with finding the best route. I had to look very closely on the map, but I think it's a great race for me.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Here again, we see Ebersold has been able to increase her lead. She has done really good work, running slightly faster than Valeria Ebischer.
Yeah, we have 2 good switch runners coming to the finish. First one will be Deborah Stadler, and she's going top 5, maybe top 3.
There she is
at the moment, and
that's a really good race by Deborah Stadler as well.
And really soon we can see also Simona Abersold on the finish line, and it's only a couple of controls left for Abersold, and it might be it's possible winner today, and the gap is over 30 seconds to the Valeria Ebischer.
But that proves that the Valeria Ebischer's run is also been really good, and that can be enough for really good positions today also, even though she herself didn't believe in top 10.
There she is.
Simona Ebersold now on the run-in will take the lead. Really great run by Simona Ebersold. Really interesting to see if she can keep the streak on that she has had, winning every international sprint race she has participated in.
Yeah, the gap is 42 seconds. It's a really big one at the moment, and I think we can say that it will be medal for today for her. But is it cold? We can see later. There's a few very good runners left on the field.
We have seen that when she does well, she is always high on the results list in any distance. And today I think she had a good race. So she's a really good comparison.
Yes.
But she doesn't even look any at all tired, so just another day for her. Just another gold probably. Most likely a medal with this kind of a race. 42 seconds faster than Valerie Abisher. At the same time we get the news that Henrik Johannesson from Sweden takes the lead in the first split time at the spectator control. Beats Daniel Vandas, who is the current leader at the finish, only by 1 second, so it's really tight between Johannesson and Vandas.
Yeah, it was Henrik Johannesson is one of the favorites today. He was 8th place yesterday's middle distance, and he has good results in sprint international sprint races. Also last year, 2nd place in junior.
Yeah, actually that's the only race before this year's JWOC that he has been participating was the European Youth Orienteering Champs last year, and he only started at the sprint and was 2nd there. So
yeah, so
really good record.
He's a lot of Jerker Lysel style of athlete. So only couple of races and all the medals home.
Yeah. Now at the starting line, number 63 from Austria, Rafael Dobnik, and at the same time we see the comparison between Vandas and Johannesson. And even though Johannesson was leading by 1 second, we see that Vandas has now been able to overtake Johannesson and is leading by 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Here you see Johannesson in the pictures. He looks really fast and concentrated. And yet another route choice. And seems like Vandas and Johannesson taking the different options, and as the course setter said, the left option that Johannesson is taking is probably a few seconds faster than the right one. And we see again the GPS failing right there when Johannesson is entering the factory area, but we don't mind about it. We know that Johannesson is doing well right now.
Yeah, they are actually inside the building, that's why it's GPS not working there properly.
And here in the finish, the Great Britain runner Chloe Potter finishing 20th at the moment, 16:30, so 2 minutes and 28 seconds slower than Simona Ebersold. But we have a good split time by another British runner, Fiona Bunn, at the first split time, currently 7th in there, and nice to see that Fiona Bunn is back in racing. She wasn't racing yesterday. I've heard that she had slight flu, but now we will have an interview with Simona Ebersold really shortly.
Simona, some excitement there with the punching, but backup was okay, so green light, that's good. And 40 seconds lead now before Valerie. Do you think anybody can challenge you?
I don't know yet. I don't know the starters who's starting behind me, but yeah, I think my race was quite okay, and I had a good feeling, so I hope for the best.
You have sprint victories from 2 previous years also. If you are going to win today, you'll be the first ever triple sprint champion in JWOC. Are you happy with your race? Any problems?
Yes, I didn't have time to check the route choices yet, but I think I didn't do any mistakes, so it was a good race, a clean race.
It's looking very good. Congrats. Thank you.
Kiitos.
And we got a really good split by another Swede, but let's go through the standings at the finish first in the women's category. Simona Ebersold first, 42 seconds faster than Valeria Ebisser. Third, Sanna Fast, 54 seconds down. But a really good team performance by the Swiss, 4 Swiss within the first 5. So really great run so far by the Swiss.
Yeah, only Sanna has been too fast for Switch team.
Yeah. But as I said, there is a new really good split time in the men's category for the first split time. The Swede Simon Imark, only 10 seconds slower than the current leader Daniel Vandas, and now we see a comparison between Vandas and Imark, and it's sort of difficult to tell what's the situation. I think Vandas is now heading towards the 19th control there, and Imark is only taking the 18th now, so seems like Imark is still down on Vandas, but now really good finish by the Brit Fiona Bunn there, going into the top 10 for sure. Great to see Fiona back in running, takes the 6th place, 15:36, 1:34 slower than Simona Ebersold. Also Henrik Johannesson, who we saw taking the lead in the split time and leading at the split time. Johannesson is approaching the finish.
And we also have Finnish runner.
And there we see Johannesson at the last control. He's pushing hard. He has the chance to take the lead, and let's see about the seconds. Takes the new lead away from Vandas by 8 seconds. Henrik Johannesson from Sweden is the new leader at the finish now. And interesting to see what his teammate Simon Imark will be doing. It seemed like Imark was behind Daniel Vandas, so maybe a new third best time at the finish for Imark once he is finishing within 2 minutes.
Yeah, we have a new leader in the men's race in audience control, and it's Finnish runner Tuomas Heikkilä. Not so good race yesterday for him, but today he's on fire and fighting for good positions, and he's only 1 second faster than the leader on the finish, Henrik Johannesson, and we will see how last loop will go for Tuomas Heikkilä.
Just a few seconds ago we saw the GPS replay of Vandas and Johannesson, and we saw Vandas doing a small mistake to the 20th control there, though. Imark still had a chance to overtake Vandas there, but seems like Imark is still a bit behind, and right now it looks like that Simon Imark will be taking the third spot when finishing. Also taking the route choice past the tennis courts up there. Einar Melson from Norway finishing there, crossing the finish line right there, and takes the 6th spot at the moment. 45 seconds slower than Henrik Johannesson.
We have also Ingrid Lundanes visited in audience control and taking the 6th position with time 6:33.
Seems like she has the chance to squeeze into the top 5, where 4 Swiss girls are currently. She's only 2 seconds slower there than Deborah Stadler, who is currently 5th in the finish. And now we have Simon Imark approaching the finish. This will be a new third best time, I think, for Simon Imark. But Imark has had some troubles towards the end, and it was maybe the route choice that he took. He's only 6th right now. We were expecting him to finish third, but takes the sixth place. Yeah, 40 seconds slower than Henrik Johannesson.
Yeah, but it's very tight. It's only he's only 7 seconds. 7 seconds.
And now we have an interview.
Technical almost perfect. A little bit tired in the end, but overall I'm satisfied.
How did you like the course setters' course?
I really liked it. It was both tricky and some easy legs as well, so it was good.
Okay, looking good. Let's see how far this goes. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, and in GPS tracking we can see that Tuomas Heikkilä is still few seconds before leader on the finish, Henrik Johannesson, maybe 3-4 seconds lead at the moment, and
he definitely needs to do a good work at the last controls to be able to hold that lead all the way to the finish.
Yeah, but Simon Imark was on the finish only 7 seconds after the third place, but there's many runners inside in few seconds there. That's why the positions go down that much on the finish. Maybe it was the route choice to the third last control, and where he lost some time.
And now we see Heikkilä and Johannesson taking the same route choice towards 19, and Heikkilä is still few seconds ahead.
Also, we got new 10th best time for ladies race to the first intermediate control. It was French runner Alina Palso, and she's a good, strong French new runner, and third place a couple of weeks ago in the European.
Yep, she's still young, and she's from an interesting orienteering family. Actually, her mother is an old French national team runner, and I think her father is from Romania and also been a national team runner some years ago. So really has inherited the orienteering.
Yeah, orienteering in genes.
Yeah.
But we are waiting a new leader to the finish. It's Tuomas Heikkilä, Finnish runner, and it's not so long time that Heikkilä will come to the finish, and Heikkilä will take that faster route choice to the third last control, that straight line.
But before that we will have the Swede Lisa Jonsson Nordin coming to the finish. She's fighting for the 6th place currently. Maybe has chance to beat Fiona Bunn from Great Britain, finishing there, and yes, she beats Fiona Bunn by 11 seconds and takes the 6th spot. 1:23 down on Simona Ebersold, the current leader at the finish. And Valerie Ebischer, one of the first starters, still second in the finish.
Now Tuomas Heikkilä is really close to the finish. It's only we can hear the sound of the audience at the moment that he's very close and probably taking the lead on the finish.
The Finnish fans are going crazy because Heikkilä punches the last control right there. He has the chance to take the lead away from Henrik Johannesson. It's really tight.
Yeah, no, it's a very clear new leader here. It's about 7-8 seconds.
Yes, takes by 5 seconds the lead from Henrik Johannesson. That's a great race by the Finn Tuomas Heikkilä, who I think was, together with Olli Ojanho today, one of the big favorites of the Finns in the sprint.
Yeah.
Heikkilä was having troubles yesterday at the middle distance and definitely wasn't happy with that performance, but today he did a great job and takes the first place right now at the finish.
It was clear and fast run from Tuomas Heikkilä. It's no mistakes, and probably we will soon hear his comment about the race.
Nice to hear his comments.
ja maalista tärkeintä. Tuomas Heikkilä.
Really difficult to tell though how far this will how far this will reach. Heikkilä current leader, but there are still so many runners to leave. He was the 60th to start, and altogether 177 participants in the men's category. So over 100 guys still to start, and the next one to start is number 76 from Finland, Olli-Pekka Heikkilä. Studying the control descriptions there right before the start, and looks very concentrated.
Also, we have a new third place in ladies race in audience control. It's from Rans Lou Lenoble, and it's only 16 seconds behind Simona Abersold. So it will be it's a very
good start.
Very good start. Very fast new time for first.
Yeah, Lou Lenoble is still a young runner, but I know that she's extremely fast, and I've heard that she's able to challenge even the best French women, and really great to see her doing so well in this sprint today. Estonian Lauri Paan just finished there. Taking the 14th place.
And just came to the finish youngest runner on these competitions, Chu Jingjiao from Hong Kong. She's only 14 years old, and there's two 14-year-old runners in Hong Kong team.
Oh yeah, interesting to see. Gathering some experience from here, and maybe in the future she can be. And now we will have an interview with Tuomas Heikkilä from Finland, current leader at the finish in the men's category.
Okay, Tuomas Heikkilä, Finland. Yesterday, quite big mistakes, but we could see that you have the speed. Today, good run. Now you are leading. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah, yesterday I made some huge mistakes, but today I decided to take more time to orienteering and maybe less speed compared to yesterday, and yeah, I'm not any big mistakes, and yeah, my legs were quite tired after yesterday, but I'm satisfied.
Were you able to keep the pace? There were lots of controls. How difficult was the course, in your opinion?
No, it wasn't very difficult. I think that, for example, our Finnish qualification race was pretty much harder than this, but yeah, it was nice.
So it was an international course. Congrats anyway, and let's see how far this will reach.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Nice to hear the comments by Tuomas Heikkilä from Finland. We also have a split by the Czech runner Libor Černocki at the first split, 7:11 the time after 1 kilometer, so he's 23 seconds down on Tuomas Heikkilä at the 8th spot at the split currently. And here we have an interesting tracking comparison between Audun Heimdal and Tuomas Heikkilä, and we saw Heikkilä was slightly ahead of Audun Heimdal there.
Yeah, in control number 11, Heikkilä was 11 seconds ahead of Audun Heimdal, but
and now towards the finish, number 65 from Norway, Elias Jonsson, finishing there. Elias Jonsson takes the 4th place, same time than the previous leader Milos Pilic from Serbia. They share the 4th place right now. Elias Jonsson's father was the controller in World Champs 2001 in Tampere. So now the son is also competing in World Champs in Tampere. Bit different role than his father.
Yeah, probably he's also controlling the quality of these junior World Champs, and I think it's in genes that also.
There we see again a comparison.
Yeah, we can see that Tuomas Heikkilä has increased cap for Audun Heimdal a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's no new fast times for first intermediate control in men's class, so Tuomas Heikkilä is still leading there quite clear.
How about the French girl Lou Lenoble? How is she doing? Is she soon? She started 11:29, so in 1 or 2 minutes she should be in the finish actually.
Yeah.
Would be really interesting to see how she's doing.
Yeah, she's going at the moment to the 17th control, and then it's only one log.
And now we will have an interview with
Elias. You're currently at 4th place, on 20 seconds from the medals. Where did it go, those 25 seconds?
I think already to the first control I did a quite big mistake, and yes, after that I was just running and trying to do everything right.
Which was the most difficult part of the race in your opinion, technically?
I think after a map change we had some tricky legs, and yeah, it was hard to find all the best route choices, I think.
Thank you.
The comparison between two Heikkiläs, and we see Tuomas Heikkilä is ahead of Olli-Pekka Heikkilä, and even though they are representing same club Helsinki Suunis, that they are not brothers, but we see Tuomas has been the fastest so far today, current leader at the finish.
But we have a new leader for that control number 11 outside of the picture, and it's Czech runner Wojtek Sikora.
Aha, really interesting to hear.
It's only 1 second lead before Tuomas Heikkilä. And we are waiting also Mikhail Kuleshov, 10th place yesterday, and Russian runner was starting in 2 minutes after Olli-Pekka Heikkilä, so we will see probably good new split times for first intermediate in few minutes.
Yeah, Wojtek Sikora, who took the lead away from Tuomas Heikkilä at the first split, started 1 minute before Olli-Pekka Heikkilä, who we just saw in the tracking. So.
And also Wojtek Sikora is also Kove runner from Tampere, just like Daniel Vandas. So there's in split times there is 2 Kove runners in top 3 at the moment.
But here in tracking we see that Tuomas Heikkilä was able to overtake Sikora right after the spectator control. Don't know if Sikora did some mistakes there.
There is that route choice leg. Maybe there was some different route choice. It would be interesting to see that how Tuomas Heikkilä is now 20 seconds ahead of Sikora, because just few minutes ago it was opposite way.
Well, the gap was only 1 second, of course.
Yeah,
but anyway, Sikora has lost
20 seconds at least.
Yeah, that's true.
And position of Olli-Pekka Heikkilä we saw in pictures few seconds ago. It's 9th place to the first split time, and it's 20 seconds down from Wojtek Sikora.
And here we see Wojtek Sikora in the pictures, approaching the lake control there. And now there's the really interesting route choice legs left after this control.
No, was there? Yes, we got
the finish from Lou Lenoble in the women's category.
Yes.
Who did a really good split time, but Obviously, Luleå has had some troubles on the last loop. Only 13th right now, tying the 13th place with her teammate Alina Palkau.
Yes, there has been some problem last period of the race, but we have a new second best time for first intermediate control. It's Swedish runner Linnea goal-setter, and it's.
She's the silver medalist from yesterday's middle distance. So
yeah, it looks that it's a good chance for middle also today for her.
Yeah, really good time to the first split.
Yeah, second best time and 12 seconds behind Simona Abresolt.
But really tight with Valerie Ebischer, who is only 2 seconds slower than Linnea Kuhlsäter at the first split. So no time to miss for Linnea Kuhlsäter on the last loop. We are having slight technical problems at the moment. We cannot see any picture right now, so we might be talking whatever comes to our mind.
It's nice. It's a nice choice for Swedish girls that all best Swedish girls started in 2 first starting groups. Also, Simona Abresolt
yeah, that's true.
chose the second starting group, and now it's raining a lot more than on the race before. But
in the morning,
yeah, on the morning, and we'll see how this affects for race today. But I think the best men's they are still on the way, or just waiting for the start.
Audun Heimdal finished there. We show flash of the stream. Do you have an idea what was Audun Heimdal's place at the finish? 4th, I think. Yeah, he was 4th, 14:38. 23 seconds slower than current leader Tuomas Heikkilä. So quite solid race from Audun Heimdal after the arena or the spectator control. And now we got a new screen which is bigger and wider and brighter. Nice to see there is Linnea Kuhlsäter in the pictures right now. Silver medalist and currently second place at the first split time, taking the lake control there. Endis Titomers to the finish at the same time in the men's category, taking the 11th spot, 15:12, almost 1 minute down on Tuomas Heikkilä. There's Titomers catching some breath after the tough race. And now we will have an interview with Audun Heimdal, yesterday's medalist.
Heimdal, again congratulations for the silver yesterday. Now 4th in the sprint. What kind of sprinter you are?
Thank you. I don't think I am a sprinter, but I'm satisfied with today's race. Some choice errors, but it was okay in total.
How did you like the course today?
It was very exciting, challenging, and a fun course.
Thanks. Good luck for the rest of the week.
Thank you.
I really saw Wojtek Sikora punching the last control. He was leading at the first split after 1 kilometer, but won't be taking the first spot. He has lost some time on the last loop, but still quite relatively good finish anyway by Wojtek Sikora.
Probably 4th place.
Yes, takes the 4th place just after Daniel Vandas, his teammate. 14:36, so 21 seconds slower than Tuomas Heikkilä, losing to his teammate Daniel Vandas 8 seconds. Yeah. Beating Audun Heimdal by 2 seconds, who we just had in the interview. really good start by Wojtek Sikora, but there has been some problems in the end, I think.
Yeah, Sikora was actually running quite same speed than Tuomas Heikkilä all the way, but there was that only one control leg. He lost that 20 seconds time.
Yeah, it was right after the spectator control. Actually, we saw in the GPS that he had lost valuable seconds there after the spectator control. And here a comparison between Ebersold and Kuhlsäter, and we see them taking the different route choice, and seems like Ebersold is a bit ahead. It was really tight at the competition center at the spectator control, but based on the GPS, it seems Ebersold is still ahead. Would be nice to have Valeri Abiser's dot also in the same tracking there, because Kuhlsäter and Abiser were really.
It sounds also really that even. We have Finnish runner going to the finish.
Yeah, Olli-Pekka Heikkilä, who started 1 minute after Wojtek Sikora, approaching the finish, punching the last control, and now the last meters is fighting hard, pushing really hard there. Olli-Pekka Heikkilä now in the finish, takes the 12th place right now in the finish, 55 seconds slower than her club and teammate Tuomas Heikkilä. But 2 minutes after Tuomas Heikkilä started Mihail Kulesov, yesterday's 10th in the middle.
Yeah, he was first radio control. He was 12th place, 25 seconds after leader Tuomas Heikkilä.
So no threat for the lead, but anyway, top 10 candidate right now.
Yes.
And we are really soon having an interview with the Czech Tuomas Sikora.
You're still the fastest guy to the first radio control at 1 kilometer, but at the finish you're 4th. Where did you lose those 20 seconds?
I'm not exactly sure. I was like a few times a bit hesitating, but like not making any mistakes. But I was like getting tired in the end. Maybe I was pushing too hard from the beginning, but I don't know. I like that pretty much, but probably not fast enough still.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, and we have also new fifth best time for spectator control one. It's Mathieu Perrin from France. Yesterday's 4th place. He was losing only 1 second bronze medal yesterday, and Mathieu Perrin is competing also.
And now Linnea Kuhlsäter at the last control. On the running now, will be taking the second spot, losing some seconds to Simona Ebersold, but beating also Valeri Abiser quite clearly. Losing 19 seconds to Simona Ebersold, and currently second in the finish by Linnea Kuhlsäter. Though this is another medal chance for the Swede, yesterday's silver medalist.
Yeah, this time is very fast, and it really can be medal time for today.
And now an interview with Olli-Pekka Heikkilä.
Tutkit karttaa tarkasti. Oliko pieniä ongelmia?
En pysty vielä sanoa, että juoksu tuntuu ihan jees, mutta se viimeinen vaihe jäi siitä puuttumaan. Ja otin tahallaan ihan rennosti, ettei tuu semmosia hermokoukkuja, niin kuin eilen tuli radan alkuosassa. Ja suoritus oli suunnistuksellisesti ihan hyvä. Ei tullut sellaisia pysähtymisiä tai mitään semmoisia, mutta reitinvalinnasta en osaa vielä sanoa, että en näkee sitä analyysistä, miten ne onnistuu.
Okei, kiitoksia. Katsotaan.
Kiitos.
And we have few new split times to the first split. Wilma von Krusenstjerna from Sweden, currently 7th at the first split and at the spectator control, but already half a minute slower than Simona Ebersold. So we'll have a chance for top 6. And now we will have a really interesting GPS tracking. Joey Hador and Tuomas Heikkilä. Last year gold medalists from JWOC, Joey Hadorn.
Joey Hadorn, defending champion.
You can put it that way, yeah, for sure.
And the start with Joey Hadron and Tuomas Heikkilä has been exactly the same, but now they are doing different route choice there, and it seems that it will be quite equal.
Yeah, no big difference there.
Yeah.
And they are really tight race.
Maybe Hadron is. We will see. There's no difference. It's exactly same. But this means that the run of Tuomas Heikkilä has been very good today. And
definitely.
He's absolutely fighting top 6 positions, even middles.
I think so, yeah.
But Hadorn, he took last year, was it 3 gold medal from World Champs?
Exactly, and 1 silver.
But yesterday's race he was not in top 10. So
I think he was 12th yesterday.
Yeah, so we don't actually know what is his level this year, but it's of course possible that he did mistakes yesterday. But
and now Anton Forsberg at the starting line.
Fifth, Anton Forsberg was fifth best yesterday's middle distance, and very good candidate for top 10 today also.
Yeah, and we will be having Joey Hadron really shortly to the spectator control. Really interesting to have his first split to the spectator control. It will be really tight with the Finn Tuomas Heikkilä. I think the difference will be only second here and there. Might be Joey Hadron is few seconds ahead. Seems like Hadron is pushing really hard on the downhill there towards the spectator control. There must be many Swiss supporters cheering for him, and he must hear that he is in the game after 6 minutes of racing. And there we have his split. He's only 4 seconds ahead of Tuomas Heikkilä.
So the race is still open, and
yes,
Tuomas Heikkilä was quite fast on the last part of the course. So it's nice to see that what's happening.
And this is the current situation in the first split time. Wojtek Sigara is at the second place there, but he lost some time on the last loop. And really interesting route choice by Joey Hadron in there.
Yeah, Joey Hadron will take some
additional meters there.
Climbing. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra curves there. It means that it's.
He'll definitely lose a few seconds there.
Yeah.
Because he needed to drop that few meters before, and now he's climbing them back. So I think that the split time at the next control will be really equal. Here we see Heikkilä definitely catches a little bit. And now we have Mathieu Perrin from France about to finish really soon. Mathieu Perrin, he won't be challenging Tuomas Heikkilä for the lead, but will have a really good chance for the second place. Will take the third place, I think. His end wasn't as fast as Henrik Johannesson's end was, and takes the second place, 14:26, 11 seconds slower than Tuomas Heikkilä, losing 6 seconds for Henrik Johannesson, who is currently second in the finish. Really good race by Mathieu Perrin. 4th yesterday, 3rd right now, currently in the finish. I don't think it's enough for a medal today, but a really good race by Perrin anyway.
And there also new seventh best split time for Josephine Lind in spectator control, and it's a half a minute behind Simona Abersold. And Josephine Lind was 5th place last year's JWOC sprint, and yesterday 8th place.
Now we have pictures from Joey Hadron there by the lake after the map change. He's looking really fast, punching there and heading towards the lake control. Really interesting to see which route choice he will take up to the factory area. Left, as we said, left is slightly faster, maybe 1 or 2 seconds faster. And we know it's really tight race with the Finn Tuomas Heikkilä, so this route choice can really make a difference today.
Also, interesting Swedish name was leaving 1 minute after Joy Hadorn. Simon, it's Simon Hector, but Simon Hector was already half a minute behind Joy Hadorn in first
Yep,
split.
but now we will have a really interesting interview with Mathieu Perrin.
From bronze medal, were you more happy or disappointed?
Yeah, I wasn't accepted many things on the sprint today, but I enjoyed the race, and yeah, that was very cool. I had not enough speed at the end, I think, but that was a very nice race. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
And yesterday, how did you feel after the race? Only 1 second from bronze.
Yeah, of course, disappointed, but I mean, I didn't make a very good race, so yeah, I think that's only my fault if I missed the bronze medal. But I'm looking forward to the other competition this week.
It's looking good, and you are doing a good job. Congrats and good luck.
Thank you.
And here we see in the tracking that it seems that Hadorn has been able to pick few seconds there. He took the better route choice from 16 to 17, took the left option,
yeah,
and Heikkilä took the right one.
Yeah, that's the option. Coursesetter visit here with us to say that it's fastest, and Joy Hadorn sold that for us.
And Wilma von Krusenserra finishing there, taking the, let's see, 9th place, yeah, 9th place, 15:24, 1 minute and 22 seconds down on Simona Ebersol. Maybe she was losing a few places after the spectator control, but solid race, I think. And we see now that Hadorn must be a few seconds ahead currently now there. It's only about execution and how he will do the last legs.
Yeah, defending champion Joy Hadorn is competing there with Finnish talent Tuomas Heikkilä, and it looks that Hadorn will take the lead on the finish. There is no difficult controls anymore, and I think he still have maybe at least 10 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds gap there.
Without any force majeure,
yeah.
he will take the lead. But still interesting to see which route choices he takes to the 21st control. Seems like Hadorn doesn't go down to the beach and takes the upper route choice. Maybe no big difference in there. We see Heikkilä taking the lower route choice bit straighter through the beach.
Yeah, it's actually more effective for runners to spend more time with training than on the beach.
And that might cost Tuomas Heikkilä the lead right now. Spending too much time on the beach. But let's see. Is Hadorn heading a bit straight?
Yeah, there might be a small mistake. Yeah, it was mistake.
Might be a mistake or a miss in the GPS.
It was mistake, yeah.
Oh, and this makes things interesting now.
Yeah, it's very tight now. Maybe Hadorn is still 2-3 seconds before, but we will see.
Yeah, he's definitely ahead there. So I think Hadorn will take the lead. All the Swiss fans are waiting him to the last control. We can see the cowbells. Great to hear. And there is Joy Hadorn. He's really fighting hard. He knows that he has done a good race, pushing really hard there, and finishing there, and takes the lead away from Tuomas Heikkilä by 6 seconds. So Joy Hadorn was able to push really hard on the end.
Yeah, there was small mistake on the last. It was actually a very easy control anymore on the park, and he did there a small mistake, and it was maybe 5-6 second mistake, and it might cost this race for him, but we will see. There is still
really interesting to do. There are so many good runners still to start.
We have actually really much runners still left.
Yeah, and one of the very last.
Yeah,
Olli Ojanaho,
yeah.
Yesterday's gold medalist, starting one of the very last ones. Only 5 runners after Olli Ojanaho, so he's one of the last. So Harder needs to wait a long time for the final results, but he can be really happy. I think he was really satisfied with his race. He looked happy after the finish. Would be great to have an interview with Joey Harder really soon. I guess we will have one. Now at the starting line, 106, Alex Kargas from Great Britain, and there behind him, Inka Nurminen from Finland. It's coached by my friend here, Juha Taini. What do you think about Inka's chances?
Yeah, this is Inka's best distance, and but she's still a young athlete, only 16, and we will see.
But now we will have an interview with Joey Harder.
Joey, you are the defending champion from last year and now took the first place. There's still 8 years or guys to come, but do you think this is good enough?
Yeah, I don't know. I had a really good race. I had 2 or 3 times, like 5 or 10 seconds mistake. So it was not perfect. Probably some guy would run perfectly and can beat me, but I think the time was fast. Now I have to look what the other have.
How about the route choices on longer legs? For example, the one that's past the beach here, you took a route choice on the left, up on the hill. Do you think that's good?
Yeah, in the finish I saw down it's also a good route, and when you make it right, you have no stairs to go down. So probably it's a little bit faster to go down. But there are many route choices. I don't think that guys make all the route choices right.
That's great. We'll have to see how far this will go, and it's a good race anyway. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And there we see a comparison between the two Swiss runners, Joey Harder and Pascal Puchs, and we got the split time by Pascal Puchs at the spectator control. He was 7th.
Yeah, it was 12 seconds behind Joey Harder, and I think Pascal Puchs has catch.
Maybe caught a few seconds there.
Maybe, yeah.
Because the gap was 12 seconds, and now it's 9-10 seconds there, I think. And they are both opting for the better route choice there.
Yes.
And now maybe the biggest Finnish hope for today, Anu Tuomisto starting there as the last Finn.
Yeah, and 2 weeks ago Anu Tuomisto was youth European champion in sprint.
Yeah, that's true, and I think if I don't remember wrong, did she win the Finnish selection race also?
Yes, yeah. She won. Actually, 2 best Finns from selection race, they are now on fire. Anu Tuomisto and Inka Nurminen.
They are both on the way.
5 minutes and we will know how they will start.
Yeah. But now it seems really tight between Pascal Puchs and Joey Harder, and we remember at this stage of the race, Harder was already few seconds ahead of the Finn Tuomas Heikkilä, who was the leader in the finish before Harder's finish, so I think it looks like Pascal Puchs and Tuomas Heikkilä are really even currently. Puchs seems to be taking the left route choice, which isn't bad at all. I think Simona Ebersholt took the same on this leg.
Yeah, but I think Puchs and Harder, they both took better route choice for number 17 than Tuomas Heikkilä.
And I think Heikkilä lost there a few seconds.
Yeah, I think Puchs will catch Heikkilä some seconds in that leg.
Yeah.
Now we have new second best time in ladies first. radio control, and it's Teresa Janosikova, Czech Republic, and it's only 9 seconds behind Simona Abersold. This ladies' race is still very, very open. And Teresa Janosikova is a very strong Czech runner.
We had big.
She was actually 24th place in JWOC last week.
Yeah.
In Estonia.
That's true. She was. We marked her really big letters on our starting list. We knew that she has the chance if she does well.
And junior European Championships, she only have top 2 positions. Last year number 2, and 2 years ago world European champion. So I think she's a big favorite and fast runner. We will see. Ladies race open.
Yeah. And I think this is definitely the biggest chance for Teresa Janosikova in these games, because she's been so solid in sprints always, and seems like she's doing great work today also. And the Hong Kong runner Chun Hu Lee at the starting line there, and there we get to the finish. Anton Forsberg for Sweden takes the 15th place at the finish right now. 15:06.
Yes, the last part of the race for Anton Forsberg has not the best one. He was maybe a little bit positions on the first loop.
Yeah. He lost 57 seconds to Zoe Hardor, who is the current leader in the finish. And there we see comparison between Buchs and Hardor. We can really soon wait Pascal Buchs to the finish. Only a matter of maybe 30 seconds until we can get Pascal Buchs to the last control. He chose the straight route choice, and we see he's maybe quite exactly 20 seconds, maybe 19 seconds behind Joey Hardorn there at the 21st control, and we can again hear the Swiss cheering for the
Pascal
runner.
Buchs is fighting for top 6 at the moment.
Yeah, it's really tight there, so he really needs all the support from the Swiss fans, and we know Pascal Buchs is running for Tampereen Pyrintä, so there are many Tampereen Pyrintä fans out there also supporting him. And Pascal Buchs finishing there, crossing the finish line right there. Takes the 6th place at the moment, 14:31. 22 seconds slower than Joey Hardorn. 11 seconds slower than the current 3rd, Henrik Johannesson.
And we have best Finn at the moment in ladies spectator control, and Inka Nurminen has started okay, and 8th place at the moment, 29 seconds behind Simona Abersold, so not going top 6 probably today, but
really good start anyway.
Really good start, yeah.
And Pascal Buchs is starting the map there. Many tricky route choices which he wants to compare. And we have a new split time in the men's category by the Great Britain runner Alex Karkas, currently 7th in the first split, so really good start by the Brit. 6:53, only 11 seconds down on Joey Hardorn at that point, so really good start by Alex Karkas. At the starting line, Jan Baran from Poland there starting.
Nyt tuli.
Now we have the split time of the other Finn also.
Yes, Anu Tuomisto is 6th place on the first intermediate time with 6 and 12
17 seconds.
17 seconds behind Simona Abersold, and she's fighting for a medal today.
Yeah, there's definitely chances for the medal, but really interesting to see Teresa Janosikova, who started 14 minutes ago, 13 minutes ago, something like that, and she should be heading towards the finish really soon. Here we have a comparison between Ebersold and Tuomisto, and we see Tuomisto the 15 seconds behind Ebersold at that point, but we are now waiting for Teresa Janosikova. She's now at the beach, we can tell you.
It's about it's under 1 minute to the finish for Teresa Janosikova.
At the same time, we see Inka Nurminen heading for the lake control there. Had a really good start for her race. Now we will be having an interview with Pascal Buchs. Except now Teresa Janosikova at the last control, heading towards the finish. We will be having a really good time in the women's category right now. Takes the second place, only 7 seconds slower than Simona Ebersold, so that's an amazing finish by Teresa Janosikova.
Yeah, she was actually catching second by second on the last 100 meters with Simona Abersold. So
really strong finish by the Czech.
We know that Simona Abersold is running 10 kilometers in the 36:29, and still Teresa Janosikova was catching.
And now interview with Pascal Buchs.
Today's course was a typical time for a sprint.
Yeah, I think. It's typical Finnish sprint, I think.
But could the course setter surprise you in some way?
At least one. Yeah, at least one choice to the 19th. I thought I can go up. It was close. It was close, and I realized. I had. It's a lot of time there.
Sorry to hear that, but thank you.
And now we have also Anna Dvorjanska visited in first split, and
silver medalist from last year's JWOC sprint.
Yes, and also 9th place in European Championship in senior. 8th place in senior level last year. But 8th place at the moment, and the gap for Simona Abersold is 25 seconds.
And now we interview with Teresa Janosikova.
That's a great run. You are now second, only 7 seconds behind Simona. You were also running senior world champs in Estonia. You are quite a sprinter. Are you happy with your race?
Yeah, you're right. I also running WOC, but I very look forward to this competition because it was the first my sprint on the JWOC, and I really enjoyed it. I satisfied, and I think it wasn't so easy because many route choices, and I did also some small mistakes on my route choice. But I'm very happy because my legs was fine. Today I had some problems a few weeks ago, and today it was fine.
We are happy for you also. It's exciting to see if it's going to be a medal or if there's going to be someone who can beat you too, but congrats anyway, good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
And there a comparison between Anna Dvorjanskaya and Simona Ebersold. We see Dvorjanskaya maybe half a minute, bit more than half a minute even, down on Simona Ebersold there.
Yeah, the gap was 25 seconds, and it looks that it will be more now.
Yeah.
Dvorjanska is not probably not the medal speed today.
Yeah, she needs to speed up if she wants to fight for the medals today. But we know that she is really fast, and if she can find the next cheer, she will be strong in the end. And now at the starting line, Isak von Krusenstjerna from Sweden, one of the big Swedish stars in these games. Starting the
men's race, we have only Alex Karkas. We are waiting at the moment for better positions, but there's a bit empty moment for better runners, but we need to wait maybe 10 minutes, then we will get new good split times again.
And here we see Dvorjanskaya and Ebersold at the factory area, and at the moment we have Inka Nurminen running. She's fighting for top 6 placing right now, crossing the finish line right there, taking the 5th place, 14:51, only 49 seconds slower than Simona Ebersold. I think it's a good race by Inka Nurminen today. And 2 minutes after Inka Nurminen started, the last Finn today, Anu Tuomisto, who was 12 seconds faster than Inka Nurminen in the first split. And also Anna Dvorjanskaya started then 2 minutes after Anu Tuomisto. So really interesting moments in the women's race going on right now.
Now we are waiting for Anu Tuomisto, and it's very close with 3rd position at the moment. So Anu Tuomisto is fighting for 3rd position. She's a little bit faster than Inka Nurminen today, and fighting for top 3.
Yeah, we remember Linna Kulseter currently the third place in the finish. 14:21 her time, 19 seconds down on Simona Ebersold. So Anu Tuomisto should soon emerge to the last control. We hear the Finns supporting there, so I expect her to be at the last control very soon.
Yeah, Anu Tuomisto is from Vaasa, quite same area that many Finnish top runners are.
And there she comes, there she comes.
Yeah.
Only the last meters left now of her race today, and she's giving her everything, crossing the finish line right there. Takes 5th place currently, 14:45, so...
Yeah, she's only 1 second behind Valerie Epischer.
Yeah, that's true.
But the gap between Lynn
and now interview with Inka Nurminen.
But now much better sprint race. Are you happy with your race?
Quite happy. I don't know about road choices, but okay. I had to stop very many times, and I think that was bad thing, but I didn't make mistakes, and I'm happy with it.
That's the main thing. You are 5th now, or no, 6th now, so how does that sound? There are still some 30 or so girls to come, but what was your goal for today?
I'm quite happy. I don't know about split times, and so...
Okay, it's good anyway. Thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
There 108 from Turkey, Muhahit Otskaya finishing there.
We have also Anna Dvorjanska just coming to the finish.
But before that we will have an interview with Anu Tuomisto.
Probably.
Did you have some problems in the end?
Yes. Yes, I
have. You took the gold medal on European Youth Championships. That was great, but what was the challenge today?
I didn't hear what you asked.
What kind of problems you had today?
I just didn't orienteer well.
It's good anyway. You have 2 years still to compete. Thanks.
And meanwhile, we had the finish of Anna Dvoryanskaya from Russia, finishing 4th. Really great finish by Anna Dvoryanskaya. She has been able to increase her speed and takes the 4th place, 14:36, only 34 seconds down on Simona Ebersold. Sad that we missed her finish due to the interview, but there she is. Doesn't seem very happy with her race.
No, we have seen much happier persons on the finish. But maybe we hear some comments from Anna Dvoryanska.
Now we have a good start by Isak von Krusenstjerna from Sweden. Seems like, based on the GPS tracking, that he's leading Joey Hardorn, the current leader in the finish. So, gonna be a really interesting race to follow now. Krusenstjerna will be at the spectator control within 1 minute, I think so. Some slight problems with the GPS down there underneath the building, but for sure a great start by the Swede. We will be having Krusenstjerna at the spectator control really shortly, and interesting to see what kind of split time he can make at the 11th control. Seems like he's 1 or 2 seconds ahead of Joey Hardorn, but takes a slightly suboptimal route choice there. I think Hardorn's choice right there is a bit better. And now we have the split time by Isak von Krusenstjerna, 1 second faster than Joey Hardorn.
Yeah, it looks that the gap should be maybe more, but maybe the Hardorn did quite well that.
Yeah, Krusenstjerna really needs to push towards the finish if he wants to take the lead, because nothing is certain, and the gaps are really small in the finish, so there's no room for mistakes by Isak von Krusenstjerna. But we see here that he's taking better route choice than Joey Hardorn.
Yeah, Hardorn is not using those stairs there before the control. He's going to the forest side, and I think that's the wise move. The route choice mistake is not that big, but.
But what is Krusenstjerna doing right there? Is it a fail in GPS, or what's going on in there?
No, I think he
must have done a mistake there.
Yeah, he didn't notice those stairs there, and.
I think he climbed the cliff there and ran too high on the hill there.
Yeah, but his race was there. It was.
You think so?
Yeah, no, it's not.
He's almost 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's out of the top 2, at least. He won't beat.
Might be already out of top
anymore.
3 also, because it's really tight. Tuomas Heikkilä currently in the finish 6 seconds down to Joey Hardorn. Current third, Henrik Johannesson, 11 seconds slower.
Yeah, so probably he didn't orientate too carefully on that place, and maybe planning to the next leg or something. But he missed those stairs and go just a few meters before, and then too much up. I think he
lost almost 20 seconds in there. That was a big mistake.
Actually, I think he was doing something else that's focusing that control point, because it wasn't that easy.
But now we see
that difficult. I mean,
Krusenstjerna in the pictures there. We know that he's fast and he's pushing really hard down there, heading towards the lake control. But what is he doing now? strange move in there. Going now to the lake control. And here we see a comparison. He's still 20 seconds behind Joey Harder, and again now he takes a really interesting route choice. Have you seen this one taken before?
No.
He will lose definitely more in here. He needs to take the stairs in there, and that's slower, and he will lose few more seconds in there.
And we have also one interesting name starting at the moment from New Zealand, Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, one of the favorites also for
yeah, eighth place last year JWOC sprint, and we know that New Zealand has a very good history in JWOC sprints.
Yeah,
there's
there we see.
Even world champions
this is no
from
Tommy
New Zealand.
Hayes. Hayes just started 1 minute ahead of this Frenchman Dio Radondi, but Hayes is on his way. And there, Thomas Krivda from Czech Republic. Not much behind Tuomas Heikkilä and Joey Hardorn. So good start by the Czech Thomas Krivda. Really good one. Actually an amazing start. 6:45 and the split time. Only 4 seconds slower than Isak from Krusenstjerna and 3 seconds slower than Joey Hardorn. But Krivda has lost few seconds after the spectator control. Jesper Svensk there at the starting line. I think he wants to have a revenge on this sprint, because he was really unlucky and didn't qualify for the middle distance final, and I think he definitely wants to do much better today.
Yeah, there's not Swedish runners in top positions so many at the moment. On the Finnish, Henrik Johannesson still keeping third place, but as we saw, Isak won. Krusenstjerna is not running so good anymore. And the next new fast time we are waiting for Thomas Krivda from Czech Republic.
And you know what? We have all the women already started, and only few women out there. And we just saw that yesterday's fourth placed Victoria Hestad Björnstad is on her way towards the spectator control, and she has had a good start.
Yeah, she's about 15 seconds behind Apersold, and that means that it's still possibility to fight with the medals.
Yes, she sure has chances for the medals. After Hestad Björnstad, only 3 starters after her. Antonia Sofrankova from Slovakia, Tyra Kristoffersson from USA, and Zeynep Oksak from Turkey started after her. And
what do you think? We can almost say that world champion will be Simona Apersold today.
It seems like that. She had a really good race, and she's now leading Hestad Björnstad by some seconds, maybe almost 20 seconds. So
yeah, there's
it really seems like Simona Apersold will take the
cold.
Yeah,
there's no woman who has beat her in sprint events in international level in junior classes.
It's really nice to see when Simona Apersold will step to the starting line of elite race. But now we have the Finnish sprint. Isak von Krusenstjerna finishing there. Takes the 3rd place. He squeezes himself into the top 3. Beats his teammate Henrik Johannesson by 2 seconds and takes the third spot in the finish right now. Really great race by Isak von Krusenstjerna.
This means that Isak has been most fastest runner in this last loop. If we compare about the running speed, because he has run so many big mistakes there, and still he's almost on the lead on the finish. There's only
he lost only 9 seconds.
Yeah, only 9 seconds, and it's.
But we remember Joey Hardon did a mistake. Really close to the finish, losing maybe 5 seconds there.
But for clear, Isaac has run
one of the really fastest
speed with the foot.
Yes, for sure. And there we have a comparison from the very early on of the course between Jesper Svensk and Joey Hardorn. We see Hardorn is ahead of the Swede.
And Czech runner who is currently third place in first intermediate time, only 4 seconds after leader, and actually 3 seconds after leader on the finish, Joey Hardorn, and he's coming there, and there's only one long leg to go for
Thomas Krivda,
Yeah, Krivda is at the moment on the last long leg.
He has really good chances to make.
It's about
make the top 3.
Yeah.
Even the first place, I think.
Even the first place.
Would be really nice to see a GPS comparison.
We remember a little mistake there with Joey Hardorn.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Joey missed 5 seconds, and Krivda is really close.
To fight. Now we can hear something from spectators, but are they cheering some?
And here a comparison between Krivda. And Krivda has definitely lost some time on the last loop.
Yeah.
But still a really good. He will still be fighting for the top 6.
Yeah. He's not beating Joey Hardorn and not beating Tuomas Heikkilä, and maybe the Swedish runners there are very close to Krivda, probably.
Yeah. Krivda really soon on the last control, and definitely top 10, maybe top 6 for Thomas Krivda. Daniel Vandas currently the best Czech in the finish, sixth spot, 14:28. Interesting to see how Krivda will do it.
Victoria Bjernstad was 4th place in first intermediate control, only 14 seconds behind Simon Abersold.
So she's still
fighting for medal.
Definitely has chances for medals, yeah.
4th place.
But now, a really big new lead in the first split. Tommy Hayes from New Zealand.
Big lead. Yeah. That's a really big lead. It's a 10 seconds lead.
That's amazing, and at the same time we saw Krivda making a big mistake the second last, so no chances for top position for Thomas Krivda anymore.
Will we see again new sprint Kung from
New Zealand, but now interview with Isaac von Krusenstjerna.
9 seconds down, 9 seconds down, 3rd place. Maybe some different route choices. Maybe something.
Point that I hesitated at the end, and it was really slippery on the path, so maybe it was good to go in the beginning, but I don't know.
Okay, thanks. We'll see how far this goes. Okay.
There is the tracking with Tommy Hayes, Joey Hardon and Teo Radondi, and Hayes doesn't take the optimal route choice towards the 13 there. Goes down there, and I think he might lose some seconds there. But so does Joey Hardon actually, also.
And now we can see what's happening here in GPS.
But here we see Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, Tommy Hayes.
But we know that he has lost few seconds right after the Map change.
Yeah, map change. It looks like that GPS is telling for us that there's some small mistake for Hayes, but we will see how big that was.
But for sure, we also know that he had time to do that mistake. He was leading so impressively, and with that mistake, he's still back in the game.
Yeah, but Hayes is now 5 seconds after, so it was a 15 seconds mistake.
Yeah.
He was running wrong direction and 10, maybe about 30 meters and 10 back.
Yeah, and taking a really strange route just to this 14th control, but because of his impressive lead, he's still in the fight for the gold. And as we see, he's really close. He's really close to.
I wonder that was he starting to orientate to the 20th control?
Might be.
Maybe because he went very close to that place.
And also Tio Radondi has had a really good start. He's also leading Joey Hardorn in the first split by 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And
but as we saw from GPS tracking, those 3 runners, they are exactly same at the moment.
And here we have the comparison, and we see Hardorn is the current leader there at the 16th, but Hayes and Radondi very close.
All of them, they still have chance to be first one on the finish.
Yeah. If Hayes can keep the same speed that he kept in the very early part of the race, then that will be a chance still for the gold. But we see Radondi taking a strange route choice on this leg. We haven't seen anyone taking this route choice that Tio Radondi is taking on there, and I think I would expect him losing a few seconds there. He needs to use the stairs down there. And we are now waiting for the Norwegian Victoria Hestad Björnstad, yesterday's 4th place, towards the finish. She had a really good start to her race. In the first split she was 14 seconds down on the current leader Simona Ebersold, and really interesting to see how the Norwegian will do it. And we know that after her there hasn't been any very good split times to the first split, so after her finish we have the top 10 and the top 6 ready for the women's category.
Yeah, Hayes still has the chance, but I think Radondi is out of the winning game.
Yeah, Radondi he lost a lot of time on the 17th leg, and game over for him on that leg.
But I think this is quite switch course. They have this kind of sprint races.
And now we have the Norwegian Victoria Hestad Björnstad at the last control. But she has lost some time on the end. She is fighting for the top 10, but I guess no top 6 for Victoria Hestad Björnstad. Taking the 7th place, 14:47, 46 seconds down on Simona Ebersold, and this means that we have the results for the women's race. Simona Ebersold, the world champion, just like yesterday, just like last year, taking the gold by 9 seconds ahead of Teresa Janosikova from Czech Republic. 3rd place goes for Lina Kuhlsäter, yesterday's silver medalist, so yet another medal for the Swede. 4th place Anna Dvorjanskaya, 5th place Valeria Abiser, and 6th place, the last podium place for the Finn Anu Tuomisto. And now we are waiting Tommy Hayes to the finish, really soon to the last control, and it's a really tight race. How is Tommy Hayes going to do it? It's really interesting. He's lost the control there. Really good race by the New Zealand guy, Tommy Hayes. Pushing hard, crossing the finish line right there.
Yeah, it's a new leader.
That's a new lead. Really amazing run by the New Zealand guy, Tommy Hayes. That's amazing.
Yeah, really fast end of the course. We saw that he was almost 10 seconds behind couple of minutes before finish, and now he is taking the lead. It's amazing last meter.
Amazing run by Tommy Hayes. We have seen in the history many New Zealand guys.
Now we will see.
It's a mistake by Joey Hardern. That's where Hayes took the lead.
And I think Hayes is taking the optimal route also to he's running over the field on the start of the third last leg.
Yeah, and I think Hardern was catching few seconds after the third last control, but Hayes had a nice lead there and was able to hold on. And amazing to see those happy faces, and you can hear the New Zealand fans and runners cheering for Tommy Hayes. This is amazing run by Tommy Hayes. We have seen so many New Zealand runners throughout the past years doing it very well. Most recently Tim Robertson, and now we have a new champion from New Zealand. Maybe a new champion from New Zealand, Tommy Hayes. And now Tio Radondi on the run-in. We remember he lost some time on the 17th leg, and therefore won't be fighting for the medals today. Now 10th place at the finish.
And now we also have really good first split from Ricardo Esteves Ferreira from Portugal. This is a runner who has already European Championships title in youth junior side.
Now interesting interview with Tommy Hayes.
What is it with New Zealand and sprinters?
I don't know. We've got such a good team culture, I think, with like people like Matt Ogden and Tim Robertson showing us that we actually can compete. Yeah, and in the sprint, I think it's especially a more even playing field. Yesterday, I did not have such a good run in the middle distance, but today, I decided that I would remember why I was here to hit here, which I love, and so I just ran.
You were at the spectator control 11 seconds ahead, and now only 2 seconds in the finish. Did you have some really small mistakes?
Yes, I think so, and I think I was just getting a little bit tired. Joey is such an amazing runner, so I'm not surprised he caught me a little bit. But yeah,
it's looking very good at the moment. We'll have to wait for the end. Looks like a medal. Let's see if it's gold. Thanks.
Thank you.
Now we see Esteves Ferreira and Hayes in the comparison. Oh, it's tight. Well, of course we remember that at that point Joey Hardorn was ahead of Tommy Hayes by some seconds.
Yes, this moment we can see at the moment Hayes has done already his biggest mistake, and I think Ferreira is actually a bit, well, they are even, but it's really tough to beat Hayes.
Yeah, Hayes had a really strong end, of course.
But for New Zealand it was sprint junior world champ sprint gold 2014 and 2015, and now we are living 2017. This is something amazing if Tommy Hayes will take gold today.
New Zealand seems to be the sprint nation in the world right now, and we see Esteves Ferreira taking the slightly slower route choice towards the 17, but definitely not losing as much as the someone else, I don't remember. Yeah, Tio Radondi lost on the 17th leg quite a lot. Esteves Ferreira taking the slower route choice there, but losing only 2 seconds maybe. Due to the high buildings there, it's difficult to tell what's the real situation based on the GPS, but soon we will get the better. But for sure it's a really even race now between Esteves Ferreira and Tommy Hayes. But I don't know the history so well, but I don't remember any Portuguese runner ever taking medal in JWOC, so might be a really best ever result about to come for the Portugal if Esteves Ferreira can hold on all the way to the finish. And I mean, he's only, based on the GPS, only like 3 seconds down on Tommy Hayes.
But we remembered Tommy Hayes took really the best route choice from number 20 to number 21.
Yeah.
So it's quite remarkable route choice for the third last control.
But also Tommy Hayes didn't seem to be the fastest from on the last legs and running. So if Esteves Ferreira can find the last cheer, he has the chance to catch a few seconds just by running faster on the very end.
There's clear chance.
Now again some comparison. This is really interesting to follow this fight for the gold, fight for the medals actually also. Currently third in the finish, Tuomas Heikkilä from Finland. He's 8 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. So I think Esteves Ferreira is now within the top 3 right now, currently there. It's in his own hands, I think. But we have to remember the race isn't over even after Esteves Ferreira yet. There are still runners to start, and very many of them actually.
Yeah, it's about 30 runners left. Maybe the 20 runners still waiting for start.
Yeah. And soon Esteves Ferreira, they take the same route choice actually there.
Yeah.
And that seems a good route choice. But Esteves Ferreira seems to be like 8 seconds slower than Hayes. So
yeah, we know that Tuomas Heikkilä was 8 seconds behind Tommy Hayes. So Esteves
that's really tight race for the medals.
Yeah. This can be a medal race for Esteves. We don't know.
And another Portuguese at the start line, but now we are waiting Esteves Ferreira to the finish. Juan Bernardino now waiting for his start, and he doesn't know that his teammate Ricardo Esteves Ferreira is fighting for the medals. Amazing race by the Portuguese. Now we see soon to the last control, Esteves Ferreira. There he is, punching the last control and giving his all. He seems really fast at the running and really interesting to see what he can make.
He's only 2 seconds after Tuomas Heikkilä in second last control. And
will take the 4th place.
Yeah.
Lost 2 seconds to Tuomas Heikkilä in the finish, but beats Isaac von Krusenstjerna by 1 second. Takes the 4th place currently, but that's a really good and great race by the Ricardo Esteves Ferreira from Portugal. Might be still the best ever result by a Portuguese runner in JWOC. And he's so tired. He really gave his all on the running and throughout the course.
This men's race is really tight. It's only 2 seconds between Tommy Hayes and Joy Hadorn, and then Tuomas Heikkilä 8 seconds behind, Ricardo Esteves Ferreira 10 seconds behind, and
Krusenstjerna 11 seconds, and then
it's a really tight men's race.
Yeah.
If we compare ladies' race, there was a big differences between 1, 2, and 3, and 4th place was already quite much behind.
But there are still really good runners yet to start in the men's category. Valentin Shishko from Bulgaria at the starting line right now. What are runners that you have marked in your starting list, in the end of the starting list, who are yet to start?
Only empty for a while.
Empty for a while.
Yeah, but then there's George Kröll from Austria. Yeah. 6th place in Junior European Championships this year, and just 2 minutes after him, other Austrian runner Janis Bonek. They are both.
They are starting in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
more or less, yeah.
And they are both strong sprint runners. Of course, they are at least 2 years younger than these best runners in this class, but.
Future names definitely, and might be running really well today as well.
Yes, and then we still have 7th place from yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Alexander Shepelin starting.
So now we will be having the interview with the Portuguese, Ricardo Esteves Ferreira. Really interesting to hear.
Esteves Ferreira, great run. I knew you were a good sprinter, you were a good point currently. Is this what you expected, or are you surprised yourself?
Obviously, I was going for the win, but fourth place still now is really exciting. I'm first year in 20, so this gives me a lot of motivation for next year.
How about Portuguese orienteering? There are many world-level orienteers from Portugal. How's your team? Right now?
That's true. In Portugal, it's quite hard to be an orienteer. University or we have a lot of pressure in that. It's quite hard to be semi-professional or semi-professional, even runner. But I think we have a good promising team, and there are a lot of good kids out there in Portugal.
That's good to hear. How about the course today? How was it? What you expected?
Not really. I was expecting maybe to go to the forest, to the north of the Embargate area. It was quite fun. Obviously, due to the rain, it was tough and slippery.
Okay, good run anyway. We'll see if this is enough for the top six podium.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. Thank you.
And here a comparison between Timo Suter and Tommy Hayes. Timo Suter almost half a minute behind Tommy Hayes at the split time, so shouldn't be any threat for Tommy Hayes and for the leading position in the finish. But if Suter can have a really strong finish, he might squeeze himself into top 10.
The men's race is really tight, and still everything is possible for Timo Suter, but maybe not medals.
Yeah.
Medals, but top 6 positions are still.
Well, yeah, of course he needs to have a really good end if he wants to make top 6. But
here we can see Tommy Hayes' mistake after map exchange. They are exchanging map in that point, and actually I think he is starting to orient there to the control number 20, that's why.
Realizing only up there at the 20th control that he was supposed to go to 14 instead.
After map exchange, there's a confusing moment for Tommy Hayes, and he's taking those extra maybe 15 seconds there.
But it's I'm still so excited about Tommy Hayes' run today. It was really impressive.
Yeah, it shouldn't be possible that you can do still 20 seconds mistake and
it just means that he was impressively fast at the beginning of the race. He had time to make that mistake.
Yeah, but
and here we see the comparison. Tuomas Heikkilä was still ahead of Tommy Hayes right there, but in the finish 8 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. Now by the lake there, 149, Veitslodovs. Oh, yeah, it is Veitslodovski from Germany, exactly. Veitslodovski was 17th in the first split, so really good start by the German as well. Here a comparison between Suter, Hayes and Heikkilä. We see Suter 20 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes, so he's doing really well right now.
Yes.
We remember Timo Suter was 28 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. Tommy Hayes in the first split after 1K at the spectator control. Don't mind about that Suter's GPS track there. Everyone has had problems with the GPS tracking at that point.
One long distance and two bronze in sprint. So we have several good runners here to challenge the current top place over.
Still we don't have any top 10 positions in first split.
Nathan Lawson, who's in the pictures, finished just 13th, 14:40. Means 33 seconds down on Tommy Hayes, and because it's a really tight race, it's only 13th place right now. Actually, Nathan Lawson had a bad start to his race, only 24th at the first split, but he has had an impressive last loop actually. He has caught Tommy Hayes by 1 second on the last loop. So a great end for his race by Nathan Lawson. And here again a comparison, we see Suter has maybe lost few seconds compared to Tommy Hayes on this part of the race.
Now we have starting number 161, and this is from Norway, Herman Ryan Martinsen.
And right after him, Italian Samuel Tait. Swiss runner Nick Gebert, 146 finishing there. Taking the 36th position, so maybe not very good run by Nick Gebert. He seems a bit frustrated there. Has had some troubles in the very beginning of the course.
Here we can see again this excellent route choice by Tommy Hayes.
He crossed the field there.
Yeah, he crossed the field and find a small hole from the fence there, and that's I think that's clearly the best route choice. But it's difficult to notice that little
gap in the fence there.
Yeah.
And seems like Hayes was really pushing hard on the beach there.
Yeah, I think New Zealand boys need to be quite beachmen.
Yeah.
Timo Suter is coming, but he's approaching to finish, but not going to the top 6, I think.
Timo Suter takes the 12th place at the finish, 14:38. He ties the 12th place with Audun Heimdal from Norway.
Okay, also, GPS was there a bit late.
Seems like, but there is Suter already. He's starting the map really carefully. It's been a difficult race with lot of tricky route choices. (164) Georg Krell. This is someone who you marked in your papers.
Yeah. Young coming star from Austria.
Still 2 years left in the juniors, and he was 6th this year in the sprint in the European Youth Orienteering Championships held 1 week ago in Slovakia. Also 10th in long, so he seems to be in really good shape at the moment. And 2 minutes after Georg Krell started, his teammate Jannis Ponek from Austria. Here we see a comparison between Martinsen and Hayes. Martinsen has already lost few seconds in the very beginning of the race. Between the two Austrians we have Daniil Kashin from Russia starting. We have a new split by Joseph Dickinson from Australia to the first split, 6:58, 17th at the moment in the first split time, and at the same time we have pictures by the lake. There is the Irish Paul Bruzzina there, and also Andreas Bock-Björnsen. But Björnsen has had a terrible start, and Bruzzina has scored him by 2 minutes. Here we see a comparison between Dickinson and Hayes. Dickinson, as I said, was 17th at the spectator control, and there he's slightly more than 20 seconds down on Tommy Hayes. Joseph Dickinson is a first timer in JWOC, no previous experience from international races, and seems to be doing a really nice debut in JWOC sprint. Coming in the Finnish, Colin Kolbe from Germany had a really great run in the middle distance qualification. I think he placed 3rd there 2 days ago on Monday. The final didn't go as well as the qualification, but now into the finish. 35th position right now in the finish.
Now we have a Russian runner Kirill Komarov starting.
He's representing the Finnish club Espoon Sund actually.
Yeah.
Must have been spending a lot of time in Finland during the past years.
Junior World Championship, and also here in the team 5, you can only run with jogging shoes or trekking shoes. No shoes with studs or spikes at all.
It looks that Dickinson is running quite okay at the moment. He took slowly a route choice to the number 17, and still the gap is
the same.
Yeah, gap is not increasing that much.
Might be that Dickinson has had some small troubles in the very beginning, because now he's having the same pace as Tommy Hayes. Now Ashton Key in the pictures.
Yes, he has absolutely a chance to catch top 10 at the finish.
Yeah, you mean Dickinson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. The 10th currently at the finish is Wojtek Sikora from Czech Republic, 14:36, 29 seconds slower than the New Zealand runner Tommy Hayes. So Dickinson definitely has chances to make it top 10 if he can do well the last legs on his course.
Athlete we saw pictures before, Ryan Martinsen was number 31 in first split.
Now Kasper
41 seconds behind.
Now the Norwegian Kasper Forsser at the start, 18-year-old Norwegian who was really unlucky in the middle qualification, punched from control there and didn't qualify for the finals. Was disqualified eventually. Started there. We know he's fast, and if he does well, he has chances for top positions also today.
But it's not too long anymore when Olli Ojanaho, world champion from yesterday, will start. Olli's start time is 13:12, and it's not too long anymore. Olli was taking his fourth world champs title yesterday, I think, true. And it was a JWOC Gold 2015, but no medals last year in.
Except the relay.
Except the relay. Yeah. And Olli's back to the top again, and yesterday it was a very clear gold medal with perfect performance. But Olli is maybe known better with forest distances, but he has also three gold from European Championships in juniors.
But really soon we will be having Joseph Dickinson at the finish, approaching the last control. And there we have Joseph Dickinson in the running.
And fighting for top 10 almost.
But not making it quite. He will just miss the top 10, but a good performance by Joseph Dickinson. 14:42. Only 35 seconds down on Tommy Hayes. So misses the top 10 by 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very tight on the top of the result list, and also top of around 10th place. It's
yeah. And here we see
it's about seconds.
The start of Kirill Komarov has been quite decent. Maybe. What do you think? Maybe
20 seconds.
Okay, that's
behind Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, different route choice to fourth control there.
No, it's only 10 seconds.
Olli Ojanaho at the start, 1 minute ahead of him started Sasha Chepelin from Great Britain, who was 7th yesterday in the middle distance. So these two strong guys starting there back to back.
Last year JWOC sprint Olli Ojanaho was 9th place, so absolutely he is fighting for gold today also.
We know he has the speed to.
Yes, three times youth European champion in sprint also, so sprint is strong for Olli also, and I think this hilly sprint course will be very good for Olli.
Yeah. And there we have a GPS comparison with Tommy Hayes right from the start.
Yeah, I think Olli should come out of the lake.
Yeah.
Lake, because it's quite wet, and
that's a little slower.
Yeah, it's about centimeters water on that part of the lake, and now Olli is coming up.
Seems like Hayes had a really fast start. He's already
has
already gained few seconds there.
Yes,
and they take a different route choice.
But I think maybe is that Hayes route choice slowlier, because there is stairs which are going like.
That's true.
And Olli is going maybe a bit longer route, but we will see this soon.
But we know that Hayes had a really fast start.
Yes.
He was leading by 11 seconds in the first split when he punched there, so that was an impressive lead by Tommy Hayes. But now we have an interview with Joseph Dickinson.
Yesterday, middle distance. No A finalist, but now improvement. I think it was 14th place currently. Are you happy with your race?
Yeah, very happy. I just wanted to go out and have a clean run, and that's exactly what I did. So I knew that I had the speed, and if I ran fast, then who knows what could happen.
One of your coaches is Hanny Alston, who has JWOC medals, silver medal from sprint actually. That's the only Australian medal in JWOC sprint so far. When will be the next?
Oh, who knows? It could be ages away, it could be next year. I don't look forward to stuff like that. I know Aston, who's just finished, is really good as well, so I hope he does really well in the future.
Good run and good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And the Russian runner from Espoon Suunta, Kirill Komarov, took 10th place in first intermediate time. He is 19 seconds behind Tommy Hayes, so quite good start for Kirill Komarov.
And here we see that Alex Sasa Chepelin, who started 1 minute ahead of Olli Ojanaho, has had a slightly faster start than the Finnish gold medalist from yesterday, and Hayes is for sure leading at this point. Chepelin there between him and Ojanaho in the virtual standings. We see them all taking the same route, so it's towards the next control. Kirill Komarov at the moment by the lake, punching there and heading towards the lake control. As my partner Juha said, he was 10th in the spectator control, and he seems fast right there, and the running seems light.
Näyttö on pimeänä. En tiedä, ootteko tietoisia? Joo.
There we see that Alex Chepelin and Olli Ojanaho are really even at that point. Ojanaho has maybe caught that few seconds that he was down on Chepelin at the second control, but Hayes seems to be pulling away like second by second. But we remember that Hayes didn't have a perfect race. Just after the map change, he had his troubles, lost there maybe 10 to 15 seconds.
And we also got 8th best time to the first split, and it's Kasper Fosser from Norway. He's only 17 seconds behind Tommy Hayes, so very good start from Norwegian runner.
Yeah, now we are getting some runners to the mix of the best times, best placings. And now the last starter of today, Topi Syrjäläinen from Finland. Did he win the Finnish selection race for the sprint? I think so.
Yes, I think so. And Topi Syrjäläinen is very sprint orientated runner.
Yeah, he has prepared some maps for the Finnish World Champs teams the previous years from the
also senior national team. He was making map from 2015 area from Scotland, and also 2016 map from Sweden.
Yeah, that's true.
He was mapping
based on aerial pictures and whatever data you can get.
We can say that Topi is kind of a sprint freak.
Yeah.
And I think his technical course will fit him very good.
Yeah, he likes playing with UCAD, and let's see how he will do today. He's really good, as we know. He's really good in sprint.
Middle candidate.
Kasper Fosser approaching the lake control. As we said, he had a really good start in his race, 8th at the moment in the spectator control, but only 4 seconds slower than Joey Hardorn. So he really has chances to fight for the medals.
And now we got the first split from Alexander Chepelin. He is 11th place, 19 seconds.
But he has definitely had some problems, because he was just even with Ojanaho a few minutes ago, and now he's 10 seconds slower than Ojanaho. And we will have Ojanaho also there.
Yeah, now we will get the split. third place for Olli Ojanaho.
Yep.
At the moment, only 11 seconds behind Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, exactly same time as the Portuguese Ricardo Esteves Ferreira, 2 seconds faster than Joey Hardon from Switzerland.
And here we can see that Ojanaho is taking a totally different route choice than any other top 3 position runner.
That's really interesting. But
all other runners has took route choice from
to the left,
from the left, and all is going up from right side, and this is very interesting to see. This can be very.
I think he will lose few seconds there, because if you go left you can just run through the control number 11, because it's a touch-free punching. You will gain few seconds there because you don't need to stop and turn back.
Yeah, it looks that Hayes is a bit more forward at the moment.
Yeah, but now we remember that Hayes made a mistake right after the 13th control.
That route choice was not good for Olli's medal dreams today.
And of course we remember it's really tight.
Yeah, it's tight and game is open.
And here is Sasha Sepelin. Had some troubles right before the spectator control. Currently 12th at the spectator control. 19 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. And here we see.
Yeah, now we can see that Olli Ojanaho is, I think they are now really even.
With Tommy Hayes.
Yeah, with Tommy Hayes. We can see this Hayes mistake again here, and yeah, Olli is maybe one or 2 seconds.
But we know that after this point, Tommy Hayes had a really great race.
Actually, Olli Ojanaho is quite even with Joey Hardon at the moment in this part of the race.
Yeah.
Maybe few seconds behind Hardon.
Yeah, that's true.
Here we can see how Emmett Tak is running very good, and Olli is taking a very fast punch and checking from the wrist that the punch was registered.
1:67, Kirill Komarov finishing there. He was 10th at the split time and takes the 10th place also in the finish right now, 14:32. 25 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. Really great race by the Russian Kirill Komarov. Now there's a comparison between Ojanaho, Hayes and Zeppelin, and we see Ojanaho is leading Tommy Hayes by few seconds. I would say 3-4 seconds there.
There's one more interesting runner also we are waiting, who left 2 minutes behind Olli Ojanaho, this year junior European champion Jakub Degret from Slovakia.
Yep.
And do we have any information about him? I can check this from GPS.
Yes, we have. He had a really bad start. He's 64th at the first split, so he's out of the game.
Oh yeah.
Really sad start by the Slovakian Jakub Degret.
Yeah. Greetings to Jarmo Tonder. Yeah.
And soon we are waiting for the Norwegian Kasper Fosser to finish. He was really fighting for the medals in the first split, and it's a really tight fight, so interesting to see how he's doing. Currently 9th in the first
Was
split.
there some problem with Olli Ojanaho there in that control?
I don't know, but but here we have Kasper Fosser heading towards the finish. No idea how he's doing, but we will really soon have his time. Kasper Fosser there, definitely in the top 10, takes the 8th place currently, 14:27, exactly 20 seconds slower than Tommy Hayes. 8th place for the Kasper Fosser, and he's the best Norwegian today in the men's category.
No, there was no mistake for Olli in that part of the course. There was only
just a different route.
Yeah, just a different route choice and a lot of buildings.
But we see that he has lost some time compared to probably lost some time. Always difficult to tell with such bad GPS reception there. But
yeah, but it looks that he's quite.
I would say Tommy Hayes is a bit ahead. But it's a really tight race. Man, it's tight with Ojanaho and Hayes right there. But also Alex Zeppelin back in the game. Zeppelin is also really strong there.
Now it's this route choice which counts a lot.
And this is the leg where Hayes was really strong.
Yeah, they are taking different. No.
Difficult to tell.
Difficult to tell. GPS.
Now we will be having a
they have different route choice.
Interview with Kasper Fosser. No, someone else. Ilkvar Saune from Latvia.
Sorry, you are. He's there. Okay, you are.
Ilkvar Saune.
Okay, and how was your race today?
In the beginning, I couldn't get into the map, and was caught by Kasper Fosser at spectators control. And then race of course was really good because mostly I was following, but tried to do my.
Sorry to interrupt this interview, but we are waiting for Olli now to finish, so we will. Because he's really fighting for the gold medal, for medals for sure. Seems like he's.
It might be a gold medal today for Olli. It's a gold. Yeah, it's a gold.
It's a gold medal for Olli Aino.
Yeah. He's taking the lead.
By 8 seconds, just a really impressive finish by Olli Ojanaho. Beats Tommy Hayes by 8 seconds.
Olli was really strong on the last half a kilometer. He was running. We saw that they were together 500 meters before finish, and Olli was running away. Just running away.
Really impressive finish by the gold medalist from yesterday, and now also taking gold in sprint, which is not his strongest discipline. So really strong performance by Olli Ojanaho today.
And last starter, Topi Syrjäläinen is only one who can compete with really good positions anymore today, and he's only 10 seconds behind Olli Ojanaho in first split.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's.
But here we see that Syrjäläinen is already more than 20 seconds behind Olli Ojanaho. So we can confirm you that the top 3 is for sure now clear. I think.
Yeah.
Olli Ojanaho is the world champion today. 1 second under 14 minutes the time of Olli Ojanaho today. Tommy Hayes, second place, 8 seconds down on Olli Ojanaho. Really great performance by the New Zealand guy. Joey Hardon taking the third, back in the medals after yesterday's 12th place. The king of last year's JWOC taking the bronze to Switzerland. Tuomas Heikkilä started really early today. Takes the 4th place, 6 seconds down on the bronze. 16 seconds slower than Olli Ojanaho, and 5th place Alex Zeppelin, yesterday's 7th place, now improves a bit, takes the 5th place, and 6th Ricardo Esteves Ferreira, but now interview with Olli Ojanaho.
Really strong finish. Did you have some problems in the beginning?
Yeah, the first control, it took a lot of time to find the starting point, and then I had to stop to make sure that one place was closed to control, and made the road choice after that. So it took a lot of time to the first control. Then it went better, and I got a pretty good flow, as good as I can with so little training, but some mistakes after that as well, but it was good.
How well prepared were you for this sprint race? Was it as you expected and the coaches advised you?
Yeah, actually we were expecting the start to be like more far away from here, but yeah, when we arrived at the quarantine, so
it was maybe quite more obvious that we would run only here, down here.
Congratulations very much. This is a great job and we are still expecting more. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Now back to GPS, and here we see where Olli Ojanaho made the difference compared to Tommy Hayes. Hayes was still ahead in there, but Ojanaho pushed really hard the last legs and just pulled away.
It was just running away.
Yeah.
The last 200 meters. It was only last maybe 200-300 meters when Olli was doing that 8 seconds gap.
Yeah, and we saw when Hayes finished that he wasn't maybe the fastest finishers today. He was slightly tired there, but still was able to beat Joey Hardon there and take the lead at that point.
Yes, but Hayes last spurt was okay, but still there was a couple of runners who were fastest.
Yeah.
Like Joey Hardon was fastest, but
here we see Topi Syrjäläinen, the last starter of the men's race today. Comparison between the top runners. Topi Syrjäläinen won't be in the mix for the top 6 today.
So it will
not even top 10 today. Topi Syrjäläinen will be. And here we have the final standings of today's race. Olli Ojanaho takes another gold in these Junior World Champs. Tommy Hayes takes the silver for New Zealand. Amazing by the New Zealand sprinters. Joey Hardorn third, 10 seconds slower than Olli Ojanaho. Tuomas Heikkilä fourth, Alex Zeppelin fifth, and Isak von Krusenstjerna, best Swede, taking the 6th place together with Ricardo Esteves Ferreira. They are tying the 6th place. So a great performance by the Portuguese also.
And the next runner coming up to the last control is Anton Stanishenko from Belarus.
Mathieu Perrin, yesterday's 4th, takes the 9th place.
Last starter Topi Syrjäläinen just coming to the finish. It's only 1-2 control left, and we can see Topi can fight.
Coming to the last control really soon.
Maybe positions around 10th place. We don't know.
Topi Syrjäläinen approaching the last control, and there he comes. Last meters left for Topi Syrjäläinen. Our sprint specialist is pushing really hard, crossing the finish line right there. Takes the 20th place, so just into the top 20. Loses 51 seconds to Olli Ojanaho, the winner of today.
End of the course was heavy for Topi Syrjäläinen today, and position is only 20 today.
Yeah.
But it was 4th individual JWOC gold medal for Olli Ojanaho, and total 5th JWOC gold.
And the first one in sprint.
Yeah, this was first sprint gold for
first JWOC
Olli.
medal in sprint, and all together, all in all, like a really exciting race today. Really tight in the men's category. Bit bigger gaps in the women's, but also in the women's category, Teresa Janosikova was able to challenge Simona Ebersold, who's been unbeaten in the sprint so far. Extremely interesting races today, and now the athletes will have a rest day tomorrow before long distance on Friday, but now an interview with Topi Syrjäläinen. Obviously we are having some troubles with the voice with the Topi Syrjäläinen's interview, but as I said,
Topi said that technical orienteering today was very good, but legs were heavy today, and it was difficult to keep up the speed.
And seems like he was a bit disappointed with the place.
Yes.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit better, but that's how it is. It was really tight race in the men's category, and
but very nice top positions with the different countries today. There is Finland, New Zealand, Switzerland, Finland, Great Britain, Portugal, Sweden, France, Norway. So there is in top 10 there is
seven different nations, if I got it.
7 different nations.
Yeah.
This is like senior races also in sprinters.
Yeah.
So you can see many nations in top positions. Not every time, but it's quite typical in sprint distance.
Yeah, many more countries have chances to do well, and it's really interesting, the sprint. But on Friday we will be having the long distance. It's a long day for everyone to follow the race. I hope you join us also on Friday, and on my behalf I want to thank you, all the viewers of today, and thanks a lot. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.